AudioVisual, welcome to stream! Welcome to stream. Huge day. Big old day, big whole day, you know how it goes. How are y'all doing on this fine Thursday? Holy flip-flop. You're coming by the heartstrings? Yes, OPEG, yes. Goog Lover 25, holy flip. What's up, Slimy? Gabe, Goober, XJT, Leo Squared, Enrico, G-Boy, Nanny Block, Tahutek, Karenga, MMEYC, Judd, Slimy, Elmato. Oh, shoot, Elmato swag. We got a swag game with the chat. Win, Goober, another space, Gauntlet entry, enterer? I don't know. Smoofy, Mahandos, Leo Squared, Enrico. I already said both of the names. Yo, T-Moji official! Happy spring. Is it the first day of spring today? First day of spring 2025. Ah! Let's go! Holy slime. Holy slimy. Today's the first day of spring. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's huge. You know what? It feels good. The air of rebirth and rebounding is alive. It's alight. It's beautiful. I'm very excited. What's up, persons? Yeah, John, apparently that's today. So that's fun. Yo, Danger Quat. Danger Quat? I don't know why I'd be saying all that. Danger Cat, hi. Steverman. You fix that misspelled Morse code and that one keyboard. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to fix a couple Echo Delta things. Send it over to Spag. He'll like update it because it's like, you know, we're fixing lag, we're fixing like a gameplay thing. A couple fixes. Quat. Danger Quat. What up, GD Parks? Oh, holy frick! What the flip flop? Yo, Timo J, I forgot to say thank you so much for the $2 bomb. All you said was happy spring. I was like, holy frick! Wait a second. It's spring. I totally forgot. Thank you so much for the donation, dog. Oh! I got that Canadian raspberry peace tea. It can't be updated until content is decided, by the way. Oh! 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 Yeah! That's cool. Peace on top, hashtag Canada. Judd, I did tell you that I got the Canadian exclusive peace tea flavors, right? I finally freaking got to try strawberry lemonade and mango mood. Oh my god, they're so good. Holy frick, they're so good. Is it more expensive now because tariffs? I don't know, bruh. I've never ordered peace tea from Amazon before this. When I get back from my hideout on the moon. Bro, space I guess is so good. My number one is out of place though. I cannot be lying to you. Little bro, what I deserve for the little bro. When I get back from my hideout on the moon. Buying tea in Amazon, something like that. Hideout is so good. Blah. There's been some insane drops. I need to message the group chat about the fact that this is apparently a thing. Actually, T, where did you source this information from? Is there a source? Dedication hideout. What? That's so sick. That's actually so lit. Actually, holy flip. Streamers who can sing versus streamers who cannot sing. I could have rated you with the flip. No! No! Hi, Leah. Hi. That is tragic. How was the stream, bro? I saw you had like 90 viewers, bro. That's flipping crazy. You love to see it. You legitimately love to see it. What the frick? Thank you for the subscription. I have never heard that donation alert sound ever. That's insane. I mean, yeah, technically, if you could update the level, you could just upload an unfinished level and update. True. I mean, it should be rule. Every single gauntlet so far. Oh, cool. that's fun. So that's really fun, guys. That's fun. Thank you, Leah. I'm glad you liked it. All right. So she, yo, what's up, Hawk? What? When did I mod Hawks in my chat? What the frick? I do not recall doing this. That goes hard though. All right, guys. First off, how are you guys doing on this fine day? How are you guys doing today? Let me know. Let me know. Beautiful day outside. Sun is shining bright. Beautiful blue skies. First day of spring. Holy fuck, dude, it's so good. What do you sing Tidal Wave, please? There are no vocals in that song. Good, my Jeep had a job interview and it was super well. Hey, you love to see it, bro. That's hype. He broke the mic finally. No. You never had me fooled. Oh, okay, buddy. Dude, I got like multiple comments like, bro, you didn't even warn us before. I literally posted a teaser to YouTube and Twitter saying Echo Delta. It was like a screenshot of the level, and people acted like they had no idea. People were not tapped in. They were not tapped in. Well, there's like vocal chops done control, but that doesn't really count. Oh! Holy frick! Hold on, I need to try this again. Oh my gosh, dude! I swear I'm not tweaking. Canadian raspberry is like creamier. It's like actually creamier. What the frick? My friend? Hi! Dude, thank you so much for the 5 gifted! Out of nowhere, bro was lurking. Holy frick, Vibrant, thank you so much, dog. Oh, who got blessed? Staverman, Boom Extra, Gabe, Hack got the Vibrant gifted. That's crazy. Dude, Vibrant, thank you so much, dog. I'm so serious, though. Like, raspberry peach tea tastes like better. Oh, it's crazy. This is so good. It's smooth. All right. Brush it now. Brush it now. Oh, yeah. It's fine. Okay. Let's get. Oh, what is he doing here? Get off that screen. Get him out of here. All right, guys. It does not have maple syrup. If you guys didn't know, Comet Face, aka Defi, 25 more entries, bro. You're cooked. You're cooked. That is insane. Holy frick. Dude, the Vibrant community is thriving, though. 25 more entries. It'd be like that. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of you guys know already, but just in case, we have been working on Echo Delta for so long. Look how many freaking copies of this level that I have. Look, 1, 2, another 10. Echo Delta copy 18? 18? Dude, I was thinking about that. Oh my gosh, D-Judge Jido. D-Judge Jido. No, I have more than that. That was just that copy. Then I have M Structure. I have the Sus up to 7. Underground finished. Echo Delta 3. D-Judge Jido. Your entry blew me away. I have never, ever seen a level like yours. Out of Place is phenomenal. You flippin' killed it, dude. That's all I'm trying to say. But anyways, I will get into that very, very soon. Vibrant, not biased at all. Next one you should upload publicly is Echo Delta. Not biased. Not biased. Also, yeah, dude, I didn't even know that Defi named some of the songs, like just after, or not songs, some of the stars in that part after just songs in their flipping playlist. So then when people were like, oh, it's a Cocktail Twins song, I was like, no, it's not. Holy frick, least biased opinion. I've already uploaded Hideout. Real Vibrant fans would know this. But anyways, if you didn't know, guys, Serpunge and Wio Wio Tio made this song. Wio Wio Tio played guitar on the song, and oh my gosh, this song is amazing. Wio Wio Tio, yeah. No, it's insane. It's so correct. They made, yeah, no, this is Celestial Mysteries by Serpunge. We made this song for this level. Originally, we were like brainstorming, like, okay, we were all like, okay, we want some like cool atmospheric vibes, and I was really like pushing hard for like crazy electric guitar, and that's exactly what we had, dude. It's so cool. Bro had it on the ready. What are you guys talking about? Viper uploaded Echo Delta by Serpunge on it. He really did. He actually did have it on the ready. That's crazy work. Many Canadians are facing housing challenges. Sorry, shoutouts Canada. Sorry for you guys. My VPN saying you guys are facing housing crisis. Dude, that goes hard. That actually is so sick. Viper, thank you, dude. That's so funny. We're like, oh, Echo Delta 55 seconds ago. Holy flip. Oh, wait, this is the unfortunate... No descriptions, bro. Just literally pressed public. He pressed unlisted to public. That goes so hard. I wondered about this. Does Echo Delta have any lore or other... Oh my gosh, no. Staverman, I am so happy you asked. Are you guys ready? I need you guys to lock in. Viper can take his 15-minute break right now because I'm about to tap you guys in. No, Judd, no, Judd, you don't even know. You guys have no idea the amount of lore I put into this level. It is, if you like this level, there is so much stuff to figure out. I am so serious. Yo, Solar! Thanks so much for the donation! Oh my goodness! Thank you so much, dog. That is a very kind thing to say too. I kind of hope that's like my kind of goal. Okay. Are you guys ready? This is the lore of Echo Delta. Nothing in this level was just random. So I'm gonna show you guys. It starts, the story, okay. There's so much lore, it's kind of hard to find a place to start. But this is what I'll say first. This level shows the journey of a player going from their home planet, right, entering a strange star. Does anybody in chat know what a strange neutron star is? Oh shoot, girl, eat, go eat. Bye, enjoy your food. Do any of you guys know what a strange quark star is? Or no, sorry, a strange neutron star. You know what a strange neutron star is? Yes. Girl, you don't know that? Shut up. I'll tell you guys then. I'll read from Wikipedia to make sure I'm not wrong. Strange star. A strange star, also called a strange quark star, is a hypothetical compact astronomical object. A quark star made of strange quark matter. Strange quark matter is quark matter containing strange quarks. In extreme environments, strange matter is hypothesized to occur in the core of neutron stars, or more speculatively, as isolated droplets that may vary in size from, okay, whatever. Basically, in normal neutron stars, neutrons are confined and they have, you know, confined quarks, right? In a strange quark star, hypothetically, all of those quarks are free and just contained within this unfathomably dense neutron star. Like, more dense than you can even imagine. Right? So I was like, I thought of that and I was like, holy frick, that's actually so sick, right? So the story of the level is traveling into a strange star, right? Obviously, you know, there's a whole bunch of stuff like that. Yeah, there's that. I don't know if it's Kirk's Zuart, but it's the Kurz. I don't know how. I'm no freaking glad to pronounce the name, but. You'll notice here, let's just play through the level. Before I go into lore, I'll just play through the entire level. Kurzgesagt. Something like that. Kirky Zarzar. Something like that, yeah. It's close enough, basically. Okay, But regardless, that's the point of the level. Now, obviously, there's, you know, I don't know if it was Java or Stubborn, but one of them pointed out the Hell Star, right? Oh god, there's so much lore. Here, let's just play through it. How about that? I'll play through on the real copy so I can actually just beat it. I have never put more care and lore and thought into the progression and, like, you know, story of a level. Echo Delta. And I'll explain what the name means too, even though it was a Defi idea. Like, the actual name. I just contextualized it. In space and theoretical physics, I know a lot of random things about space. Yes! That's what I'd love to hear. Okay. Firstly, this part was mostly Defi and Serpunge. I don't know if I touched almost anything in this part, other than adding the particles. This was the first part we ever made, and like Defi did all the concept art for most of the level. Obviously, Defi did the block designs because they're goated. I think it's fair to say that Defi is probably one of the greatest block designers to have ever touched this game. I mean, look at this. This is amazing. Black hole in February. That's not a black hole. That's not a black hole. Let's just let me continue. We'll get into it though. And I don't think Defi made any. Defi might have made a little bit of gameplay, but most of the gameplay, everything past the mega structure, was my gameplay. All right. Then this is where I first started working on this part, and I feel like it's pretty obvious. Defi made the block design. Speg made the grass. I think Defi made the planet. No, that's not. Oh my gosh, that's Defi Sona. Anyways. Obviously, care space lines. I made all of these. I made them all pulse and rotate. I was actually pretty proud of these. I think these are pretty sick looking. And you can see the blocks start to light up with gold as well and kind of shimmer about. Also, keen-eyed viewers would notice that. Let me see if I can get to it. This is the On and On constellation. This is the home constellation in On and On. Just in this block design right here. I thought that was pretty cool. That is Defi Sona also. It shows up again. And then all of these. God, I wish I could read it. Because, I mean, this is a... Okay. You're going to see this language right here. Well, it's not really a language. It's more of a font. For real, made a movie emoji. Bro, yes. You're not even ready. All right. Defi made this custom, I guess, custom alphabet. They each symbol of it just replaces a word of the English alphabet. But they made it from scratch, and it's used all throughout this level. And it is translatable. And I can show you guys the translation so that you guys can actually just easily translate everything for yourself. But all of the stars are either named just like regular stuff, like letters and numbers, or Defi told me he just went through his Spotify playlist and pulled out random stuff and named the stars after that, which I think is really funny. Like, here's the Cocteau Twins stars, apparently. 10 minutes decoding 2 words. Oh, it's so funny. Dude, that morning after Speg posted the announcement, Defi sent a screenshot of your messages. And he was like, bro, we're cooked. Oh, it was so funny, dude. Anyways, then, if it wasn't obvious, the Serpunge touch is most prominent right here when his mega structure comes in. This was his idea. And he executed it phenomenally. I made like a little tiny, like I tried to do a thing for the mega structure where I had like 3 individual like outskirt floating structures that kind of eclipse the sun. And then we were like, holy frick, when it goes over the planet, it looks so sick. So that's what we did. We were like, okay, we got to tap into that. So we had all this happen. Then we have a UI pulse that says SS Discovery, and then the distance from Hellstar, which I believe 9850. I think that's 9,580 light years away. The custom numbers in it, you can just count, other than 0, which is this one, just count the amount of lines, and that's what number it is. Anyways, I wanted to name the megastructure the SS Discovery, so this megastructure is the SS Discovery. This is the ship from On and On, technically. That's why I have like these blasters that I designed in this style. Right here it says entry point SS Discovery, which I think is really cool. I mean, if you look at this kind of looks like the word Discovery. Like, it kind of looks like Discovery. All right, and for this, Speg did a lot of like the technical side of effects, especially with the looping background. Defi did the gold rings in this part. I did the drawings, the foregrounds. There are a couple foregrounds. And I believe that was it. And obviously the UI pulse, which I'm still pretty proud of. Also, speaking of the UI pulse, I want to mention something. Every time the pink to yellow, what's it called? Every time the pink to yellow fade happens, it represents an alien hallucination. And I'm going to give you guys a bit of lore, because when this part comes in is when you, is like, I'd say when you start to realize what's going on, kind of. Because this starship, and on, the starship was like, you know, super, yeah, fake Viper is crazy work. I saw that. Oh my gosh. Anyways, in on, the starship is like obviously super alive and powered on, but this one is long gone. Like this one is completely dilapidated and like clearly shut down, right? So what I wanted was like, I basically wanted it all to like power up slowly. So that's what you're seeing here. All of the yellow in the level represents alien energy, right? So you can like you can see parts of it slowly light up. If you study the drawings, there's like genuinely so much going on with them. Like it genuinely tells a story through just the drawings. Shout outs to 35 FPS on this part. Stupid contest rules doesn't let us update for lag. We're cooked. Anyways, so one of the big aspects of this story is uncovering what happened to this alien race. The alien race that created the language that you see all throughout the level. The alien race that created this starship that's now abandoned. And you see all these signs, you see all throughout the whole level, you see all of these signs and all of this evidence of life, but there's nothing to be seen anywhere. Everything is lonely and dead. And that's because the alien race was wiped out by the strange star, right? The space station has been abandoned because their like final fleeting effort as a race was to like investigate the strange star for hope. And well, let's just say that didn't work out how they planned. So every time that you see a pink to yellow like color, just like that specific gradient of color, that is a hallucination. It's not super set in stone. When we made it, it was definitely like, all right, this is what I want it to represent, but let's figure out why it makes sense afterwards. But for the pink and yellow, every time that comes up, that is a hallucination. The way I interpret it is that the energy of the, you know, now extinct alien race is like telling the player information to try and help it, which is why it shows you at the very start the distance to the strange star. It tells you that you're in the SS Discovery when you enter it, and it tells you you enter the strange star when you enter it. So look out for that. Those three colors were used very specifically. Anyways, the whole vibe of this mega structure was to be like super huge and like just represent the scale in a crazy way. And then obviously it's, you know, across the whole thing, it's lighting up slowly. And I'll go through the editor and show some drawings and stuff later. But that's what that's supposed to represent. I mean, loosely, but it definitely makes sense if you like pay attention to it. Not a straight star, no, strange. And then right here, the mega structure powers up one last time. It turns on one last time. And I tried to represent that by, you can see like elements of the static design start to like rotate and pulse. So you can see these lines turn on. And then you're launched into hyperspeed travel, right? Towards the strange star. This is another spec part, very clear. Spec has such a unique way of like composition for his levels. It's so sick, bro. The way he does stuff is just like so unique and cool. This spider barely exists. Speg was locked into this idea. He was like, dude, I need to have this super tall spider, dude. It'd be sick. And I was like, okay, I don't truly see the vision, but like we roll with it. We do what we gotta do. So this was a layout yesterday. This part was a layout yesterday, dude. I think you can pretty much tell it looks a little bit less finished comparatively. I did UI stuff just in a desperate attempt to make it look good. People really like it for the gameplay, so that's good. It's all that matters. It's not that bad. It was having me stressed. It was terrifying. Okay. Then, also, I'd like to imagine, because pay attention, the UI pulses here are yellow to pink. And in the center, a star map appears. So in my mind, that's another hallucination being like picked up on by the player and like showing you a map of the stars and like what's about to happen. You can see on this side we have a confined quark, and then on the other side we have a free quarks, like free floating quarks, because of the strange star. And then the text at the bottom does say something. In my sketch of it, which I can show you guys in a little bit, Definitely was like, what do those say? And it was just like random letters, so I have no idea what it says. Oh, it says Hellstar! Oh my gosh, yes, Deffy, yes! Dude, I'm discovering it. Look, it said freaking Hellstar. At the bottom of the star map, it says Hellstar. That's so cool. And it literally shows you that it takes, you know, confined neutrons and splits them up into just their quarks. And then we get to my solo part. I knew I wanted to have the approach of the strange star in the background, and I wanted to make sure people didn't think it was a black hole. So because of that, I have particles emanating from it, which obviously black holes don't do. Black holes just like suck light and everything in. Strange stars emit strangelets, which are bits of strange matter that are so stable they turn anything they touch into strange matter, theoretically. It's all part of like the theoretical existence of strange quark stars. So, by the way, strange stars are the second most dense thing, like hypothetically possible, as far as I remember. So that's what we're gonna see. And from here on out, and you'll have noticed it in previous parts of this level already, right? All of the strange matter and strange star stuff, yeah, most dense is black hole, is represented with the scarlet color. And notice all of these color choices are very, very specific. So we have strange matter right here, and obviously the strange star eclipse on the horizon. And then here the gravity is super weird. I tried to represent that with the floating symbols, didn't really work, but it's fine. And we have Morse code, which I'll tell you the translation of later. And because the strange star, we don't really understand what would happen if you were to enter a strange star. I knew I wanted it to zoom in and then freak the frick out. So if you notice, once it like you pass the event horizon, it just like starts to tweak the frick out with a bulge trigger, dude. Oh, this song is so good, dude. I'm actually geeked. I love this song so much. Right? Then we get to this point. You think Wonk lies on the other side of the strange star? Me thinks yes. For this night, I decided to do some more impact frames. I did an impact frame once in Cut Deep. It wasn't that great. This is, in my opinion, the greatest quote-unquote animation I've ever made. I'm so happy with how this turned out. I don't know how many people noticed it, but look at this. Look at this flipping. Look at this, dude. You ready? Holy frick! Holy frick! Did you guys see that? I wish I could slow it down. I am so proud of that, dude. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of that. That was me. Yeah, I don't know if I might have forgot to mention that part approaching the strange star and inside the Hellstar itself is all me. All of this was literally just me solo me. And also you'll notice that you get a hallucination here that says Hellstar, and originally that was a beta name, but then I realized, all right, if these hallucinations are coming from the alien race, would they even know that it was called a strange star? All they would know is that it literally killed every single one of them, or at least, you know, the original Echo Delta squadron that was sent out to investigate it, and I'll talk about that more later. So in my mind, I was like, okay, well, all they would know it as is literally just hell. So I named it Hellstar, and I think that fits. Inside this part, we do in fact have Wonk. Wonk does come back. Shoutouts Wonk. And here, I knew that I couldn't have just regular structures because it wouldn't fit. So what I have instead are quarks, like, you know, connected to each other. So we're flying through quarks right now. We have some crazy keyframe particles, an insane background, and then right here, wait, hold on, not quite there. Dang it, why do I suck? Right here, the quarks split apart, and it has a splitting animation. And after that, all of the quarks are split and free. Ah! What the frick? What the frick? I literally have quarks splitting apart in this wave part. Because that's what happens in Strange Stars. Right? We've got all that happening. And the wave continues. And then here's a Deafy. It's not a Deafy solo part because I added some stuff later, like some just small effects. But this is a Deafy part right here. In the background, the text says, "No turning back now." Which, again, Deafy didn't even tell me until I was, like, messing with this part on stream. Right, this was me trying to, like, emulate a Sir Punch kind of effect with the glow beams and the particles. I was pretty proud of that. And then... this part was made in about 4 hours. 4 hours to make this final part. It was a me solo. But you will notice the entire thing, the entire last part of gameplay is yellow, orange, and pink. You might be thinking, wait a second, didn't he just say that anytime yellow, orange, and pink is used, it means it's a hallucination? And then you might also be thinking, wait a second, if the player is this far into the Strange Star, the player is dead. And what you see from the end of it is all just literally a hallucination. The player is dead, and the last final gameplay is just the fading hallucination after death. And then all fades to black, and then the echo of the player, much like the echoes of the alien race, is stuck, suspended in space forever. And that's what the ending represents. It is the echo of the player, suspended in space forever. We gotta zoom out, dude. Spag did that. He's insane. So, that's what that represents. But I do want to talk a little bit more about the whole Echo Delta thing, because obviously the name of the level is Echo Delta. I do want to tell you guys a little bit of lore. So, if anyone translates the Morse code in this part... Good lord, why did I freaking place so many checkpoints? Okay, here we go. The Morse code in this part, and I'm just going to translate to you guys. If you don't want spoilers, mute for like 2 seconds. Okay, the first Morse code says, Hellstar approaches. It's technically misspelled. I'm going to fix that when I can update. It says, Hellstar approaches, right? Then it says, are you awake, right? Then it says, incoming to SS Discovery. And then the final Morse code says, Echo Delta, do you copy? Echo Delta is the name of the squadron of aliens, the final aliens of their race, to be sent out to try and discover, or like try to investigate the Strange Star. That is the name. And in fact, I'll show you guys later. There's a drawing of it too. But Echo Delta is the name of the squadron that was sent to the Strange Star. So what you're hearing not only are the echoes of the final messages the race ever heard, suspended forever in space, hence Echo, but Echo Delta is the name of the squadron that died. And throughout the whole level, Echo Delta is what's giving the hallucinations to the player. The team of, the 3 people, Echo Delta, right? So that's why it says, Echo Delta, do you copy? Because that's the last thing they ever heard. They're not named Ed. Oh, this song is so good, bro. Alright, anyways, you guys have seen the whole level. I want to go into the editor with some stuff. I didn't even beat it. I didn't even beat it in practice mode. The lore is crazy, but the level itself isn't all that, unfortunately. Sorry to hear you don't like it. Yeah, I'll say it. Okay, to be fair, though, the reason I'm telling you guys this is because most of this can only be... It's all up to viewer interpretation. And most players will not get all that lore, because imagine how corny it would be if it just said all this in text in the level. That would suck. So all of it is tried to be told through environmental storytelling, and a lot of it is just supposed to be kind of inferred, and a lot of it is up to, you know, viewer interpretation. And I think that's okay. I think stories can be more interesting that way, so that people can create their own ideas and their own world for how this works. Right? Busab font echo delta. Exactly, dude. That could have happened. That could have been real. So all the writing is hidden away, other than the Morse code, which I want to be pretty obvious, but it also makes sense for lore because literally the frequencies of that are suspended in space as echoes. Anyways, let's go get into the editor. Let's get into this thing. I'll go back to an old copy, and I want to show you guys. Actually, I'll go into the recent copy just to make sure I can show everything that's actually there. Thank you, Junior. Where's the Pusab? I can't understand the lore if it's not written on text. That's what I'm saying, bro. Stuff's crazy. All right, so bunch of contest entries. Ooh, oh, my slime. That's curious. Curious check. Okay, so I was talking a little bit about the Echo Delta Squadron, right? I wanted to show you guys some of the drawings that I made for the megastructure part, because a lot of them have like these lore tie-ins. I believe they're on layer 9. Yes. Okay, so peep this. Some of them are just kind of like random scribbles, like these are supposed to be like particle emissions. Then we have like a warning symbol here. Neutrons. And then, let me see if I can find it. Here, we have a scientific diagram of the makeup of a strange quark star. Because the inside of it, you can see it's like, you know, free quarks, not confined. Right? That's what that drawing is. And then here, this is my favorite drawing in the entire level. Here we have like one of the, you know, supposed aliens from like the old race. You can see one of them when they're far away from the strange star, they're fine. But when they get close to the strange star, their body is like all freaky and scrambled. I think this drawing, like if I noticed this while I was playing, I'd be geeked the frick out. I'd be like, holy frick, that's insane. I hope people can notice this when playing and have the same reaction I'd imagined. And we have stuff like, you know, another warning, particle mission. Then here, we have a drawing of the squadron Echo Delta, and that's where this lore is kind of hidden. You can see the 3 people named Echo Delta, and you can infer that Echo Delta was the name of the final space mission from the Morse code as well. It's not just like stuff I made up and you have to guess. Here we have another drawing, confined like neutrons and then free quarks. I saw that CAD. The most tragic part about it being for contest entry is I don't get to read through a goated Viper description. That's what was truly tragic. That is what was truly unfortunate. Yeah, that was that. Those are the drawings I did, and I think a lot of the lore is like held within those, which I think is pretty cool. God, like the megastructure on the technical side is so insane. I have no idea how Speg made some of this stuff work. It goes hard though, and also all of these drawings were made by me. I was pretty proud of these. I think it's actually a really cool aesthetic to have like the saws connected like this, the frame by frame animation here. Hi, 5 Morse. Hi, Rachel. Good morning. Good morning. Obviously, the blocks are done by Defi. I'm pretty proud of these, though. Low-key frothing at the mouth during the showcase. That's crazy work. Thank you for the $2 bomb, Arachnid. That's insane work. All right. Let me see. I didn't want to show you. We do have the... Where's the Defi constellation at? Is that over here? Yeah, we do have the Defi constellation, which is appropriately labeled Defi. We threw this one there because how could we not? But yeah, what do you guys think? It really is a miracle that this level exists. I'm not gonna lie. It was so beyond cooked. Oh my gosh, I see how Defi redid the glow. This UI currently lags as freak. Against how wait. I'm aghast. That's a crazy drop. Hi, Pistachio. I'm aghast how many go entries the concert has. Like, I don't think, dude, I genuinely agree. This has been the most incredible, like, amazing output for Gauntlet contest ever. Literally ever. But that's basically the lore. I'm pretty sure I explained everything. Oh, good lord. This level barely exists. Dude, it's so insane. But I do want to play some other ones too, because there are so many amazing ones. What if the star maps represent the alien hallucinations guiding the player towards the Echo Delta wreck? That's kind of what we were thinking with it too. That's why all these kind of glitter on, because it's like you could definitely see these as hallucinations as well. I think that's an extremely, extremely valid interpretation of it. And to an extent, that's kind of what we were thinking when we made it. But also you could see the yellow is like alien energy. Also, other than like, yeah, no, never mind. This doesn't even get seen. Other than this glow right here, there's no blue in the entire level. A Space Gauntlet contest entry without blue. The background is blue here in the editor, but in game it's black. This part is black. This part is like multicolored, mostly purple. But actually, it's mostly like, it's still orange and red, but purple in the background. Then this part's black. And this part's obviously scarlet. And this part's like yellow, orange, and scarlet. Oh, by the way, I did want to show you guys. This is actually a parallax effect. If we turn off shaders, this effect was made on accident. And it is literally, it used to just be a parallax effect that was like 10,000 objects, but I had to optimize it. And also, keen-eyed viewers who like know my stuff might recognize this foreground effect from Freak System. I know if Judd's still here, he's geeking the frick out that I used the Freak System pulses. If Waff was here, he'd be geeking the frick out at the Freak System pulses. So that's kind of hype. And then I also wanted to show the impact frames I made one at a time, because I was very, very proud of these, and I still am. So let's go through the impact frames. How about that? Right, we have the first light up, just like the intro. We have a flare. Then we have the blast of energy. A little bit of shadow still. And an invert. Then we have this, where it's like everything becomes shadow. The player gets shaded. The structure gets shaded. Then we have this huge impact with a huge light flare. Cool little ring around it, showing like an explosion of energy outwards. And then here, same deal. The player is just a smear at this point. Got a couple lines here and there. This one I probably should have made smears, but it's fine. It still looks good. And we have the crazy dark glow on this. And that inverts. And then it all pulses away. And in motion. There it is. And the part starts. It took all of my willpower to not show that to people when I made it, dude. Like, genuinely, it's so insane. And I also made... Oh, it's not here, bro. Oh, it is. Guys, peep this. Wait, hold on. Look at this flipping particle I made. This was just a beta particle that I made just like when messing around when I was bored. And I ended up using it for the final part, actually. But it looks way cooler in motion. Look at this, dude. Isn't this sick? You guys mess with this particle? I love this particle, dude. When I made this, I was popping the frick off. I was like, holy frick, this is so cool. It's one particle. It's very swag. Background with this will be mad easy. And I do technically use it as a background. It's kind of laggy, though, so. No, not literally a beta particle, but it was like a particle that I just made for fun that I wasn't going to use in level. And then when I was finishing up the ending ship, I was like, huh, I need something for this ship. So I just threw the particle in the background. I had to rotate. And that was it. But yeah, it was quite the experience, I'll tell you that. And I want to show you guys what this background used to look like, because it's kind of insane. In one stream, Nico, I've done something close to that before. Long time ago. Let me see. It's probably back like... It's got to be like here. Again, keep in mind, this ID was about a week ago. So let's just see what state the level was in. No blocks, lots of sketches. I was originally going to have an infinity-esque particle. Stars slowly rotate around. Don't have stars get bigger. Unstable gravity, which I think is kind of hype. I did this. Floating atoms, I did that. Light expands. I didn't do that. I did a light flare, though. I did do this. Boom. I want to do this. I kind of did it. Huge impact frame. Stuff like that. All right, guys. This is what this background looks like with no shaders. It was originally a parallax effect. which seems insane considering how it looks, right? You know how it looks? You know how it ends up looking how it does? Every single dot just scales up by 15. That's literally it. The way I turn the, and I mean, obviously there's shaders, there's a bulge and a pinch that use target and move back and forth. Give me an object check on this background. Let's identify. It's a couple. It's a few objects. It's like a couple objects. There's an object limit on this contest, by the way. That's half of what we were stressed out about. So about 3,000. And the way this works here, I'll show you. If I disable the scale effect, and it does actually look kind of sick. I will show you. Don't worry, I optimized it. This, holy frick, the lag in editor is insane. This is what it looks like. This is what's actually going on in game. Right. But when you scale it all up, let me see. When you actually scale it, it looks how it does. You want to know why this lags, by the way? For some reason, this is Echo Delta, yeah. For some reason, each one of these quirks. Oh, let me just turn on link controls. 128 objects. 128 objects. You want to know why? Would you like to know why? Because for some reason, I used the full, where is it? 74 object ring for every single one, and that's copied twice because it happens on the top. You know what I did to fix this? I'll show you. I'll recreate it live right now. Copy values. Paste state color. And I scaled it up. One object. For some reason when I made it, I didn't think to do that. So 4 days before the deadline, I had to go into here and manually do that to literally every single object. It had me geeked. It had me geeked so hard. But we fixed it. Anyways, that's why it lags so hard in the editor in this copy. A little dense. Hey, I fixed it. So this is why the background looks like this in the actual level. Because it's just a flipping... It's technically just a bunch of scaled up layers of circles pulsing in a row. But it made whatever the frick that is. Yeah, I know. It actually was. Hi, Defi. Holy frick. No, it was cooked. It was beyond cooked. And you know what? Let me divulge you guys into a little issue we had about 2 days before the deadline. Defi had put in their part. It's not even in this copy yet, but you guys have seen it. They put in this part, and then for some reason, when playing from a start position, if you ever loaded Defi's part, this entire background would just be blindingly white. And we had no idea why. It did not help that I had literally no idea how this effect worked because I just threw it together and it was created on accident. Yeah, Defi is comment face. Because of that, we were like, you know what? It's fine. It's not from zero. It's only from a start position. Like, it's fine. It doesn't really matter. And then, like, the next day, I get a copy that's like, oh, this is like most of the parts are like super polished already. And the background does that from zero. Somehow, in between attempts, if you literally just played Defi's dual part, died, and came back, my entire Hellstar background would be white. Like, you could barely see it. White and sometimes pink. There's no, literally zero kind of like item persist triggers in this level, and somehow we managed to make something that persists between attempts, and we had no idea why. So what it ended up being, demonstrate this glitch. Let me see if I can actually. I'm sure one of my copies has it. I have like 100,000 copies. I'll try to demonstrate the glitch. Would it be this? Now that we know what happens. True. We do know what fixed it, thankfully. It took, like, me and Defi had to call for, like, 2 hours to try and fix it. Oh, it might. Oh, is it this one? I don't know. Okay, so this one, it might be fixing this one. So I'll go to the one before this. Well, actually, I guess I can just unfix it. I'll just unfix it. That's not hard. So, essentially, I'm going to demonstrate this for you guys because it's too insane and we slaved over it for too long not to share. Oh my goodness. I've seen Aperture. The gang was playing through the entries last night and now my jaw was dropping. Alright, so I'll demonstrate it just from like I'll demonstrate it from this part. I'll play from here. Oh yeah, by the way, once again, less than a week old copy. This is what the spider looked like. It was cooked. It was cooked. It was cooked, guys. It's a miracle this level came out with completely decorated parts. What the frick? I might be stupid. Oh, I'm stupid, alright. Alright. I definitely want to play a couple levels. They're all supposedly non-demon, but I have my doubts. Okay. So. And this even happens in the editor, by the way. Also, hi, Bentam. Bento, I did use Curve Glow. I literally used Curve Glow, dude. You'd be so proud. Frick, why is stuff invisible in this copy? Why did I do this? It's cooked. We back. Okay. Hi, Atlas. Thank you. There's a lot of entries I have to see. Well, I want to demonstrate this glitch first. Oh, by the way, I'd also like to mention, when we were fixing this, I had to fix it from 0. This level is 3 minutes long, and the glitch happens at almost the very last part. Do you have any idea how much it sucks to be building for a deadline and have to playtest a level for 5 minutes before you can see if something works? It was horrible. Oh god, stream is cooking. Absolutely cooking this part. My wave trail is straight. Holy frick. Guys, trust me, it does not lag this much in game. Right. Dang, that part just feels weird without the gosh dang particles added. That's crazy. Alright. Boom. Right? Now we're going to go back and play the Hellstar part again. Thank you, Seth Dash. I appreciate that. Is that no demons were allowed? I know, but I still think some people don't know how to make gameplay that good. And we're going to find out. Okay, so now to demonstrate. This is a completely separate attempt in the editor, and this is also how it functions in game, so keep that in mind. From 0. This is what the background looked like. Are you serious? Are you so for real? The whole background was just completely white, and we had no clue why. Completely white. And how we fixed it was me and Deafy sat in a call for 2.5 hours, brute forcing, trying everything we could, literally everything we could think of to try and fix it. You know what it was? For some reason, the existence of grayscale triggers in this part completely fricked the previous. All we had to do was disable these. I still have absolutely no idea, literally no clue why it works like that. You have no idea how frustrating it was to have to fix that, but thankfully we did. I was gonna crash the frick out. we were considering just making it impossible to die after the Hellstar part, which would have been so scuffed. But that's the kind of position we were in, dude. This level had to be done in like 4 days. And we're having problems like this? Holy frick. It was basically over. PTSD, dude, I did. I built this level yesterday for 10 hours. 10 hours straight. But it was low-key worth it. Dude, I made like a circumcised version of the level with the wave right at the start. I mean, you could say that. You could phrase it that way, I guess. Yeah, Defi had deleted everything else in the level. For some reason, when they deleted everything else too, like their wave on this custom, the custom wave was like shrunken down and like missing objects. Absolutely no idea how that worked. But yeah, we were in the trenches. We were getting rich. We were locked in. It was quite the experience. So I'm very, very happy it was fixed. By the way, I'd like to point out this copy of the level, 98,000 objects. Wait. Spider, undecorated. Robot, unfinished. This part has nothing in it. Right? The whole final part in the end screen are missing. The object limit for this contest was 100,000 objects. And with a level that was roughly 65% done, we were at 98K. Optimization hell with this thing. I don't know why. Most of it's flipping my fault. Like, most of it is low-key my fault. But I fixed my own errors. So much of it was just these godforsaken quarks, dude, that are 128 objects. And also the background used to be way worse. Oh my goodness. No, it was stressful. Yesterday was the most stressful day I've ever had building, without a doubt. Anyways, not want to build again. Dude, I'm kind of feeling the same. And guess what? I have an orb part to build. I have to go decorate the last part of orbit now. So that's fun. So fun. Love it. So good, bruh. So I was reading IRL text, dude. What the freak? I was gonna show. Oh yeah. In case you guys want the dude, Defi. Oh my gosh, I actually need to tell you this. I was explaining the lore of the level to some people in VC, and every time I would talk about some lore, I think it was Arb, he'd be like, "Dude, this is so Outer Wilds." I was like, "I didn't even know." Like, it's almost so influenced by Outer Wilds, and I've never even played the game, and that's just like your influence seeping through to us. I think that's so funny. Anyways, if you guys want, here is the my bad. That ain't your bad. The level's sick. That's all that matters. I think Outer Wilds influence is cool, even though I don't really know much about the game because he refused to tell me because he didn't want me to get spoiled. Also, for some reason, the U and I are backwards here. At least on like English American keyboards, it's QWERTY UIOP. But we schmoof. It's fine. Look at that. At least we normalized using the optimized version of this font. I didn't realize that's all we used because there is an unoptimized version of this font somewhere. I don't even know if we have it anymore. Long time ago. But yeah, that's the cipher. So you can see stuff like, for example, Cocktail Twins right here. SS Discovery. Oh shoot, guys, lore check. When Defi made the block design, they flipping called this a warehouse. We got warehouse entry point. And in the final upload, I changed this to say SS Discovery because it's the SS Discovery. Oh, and then Bentam, just for you, look. I guess it's not in this copy, but I used curved glow on the very, very final ship. Bentam, I was low-key thinking about that level. I think not a warehouse. IDK when I was cooking there. It's fine. It's fine. We make plays. We move. Oh, that's crazy. This part used to look mad. Very dead without the pulse and stuff. Oh my goodness! Hi, Waff. Hi, Waff. What's up? I'm trying to think. Defi, is there anything else you can think of that I should mention as like behind the scenes? Oh, there's so much stuff with this. Oh, look. It's us. How beautiful. It's a warehouse in my heart. Yes. The grass incident. I think I was asleep for this, but when I read through chat, I think I remember Speg and Defi tweaking about the grass. Because like parts of it would clip. What was the grass incident? Bro, Painting Orange. I'm playing through the Painting Orange entry today, bro. I can't wait. Grass incident. Dude, it's kind of insane. Because Defi and Sir Punch are both in like crazy different time zones to me. So when I would be asleep or like at work, they'd be working on it. And then as soon as I got home, they'd be asleep and then I'd work on it. And it made it incredibly difficult, but it was like, there was never a point where this level wasn't being worked on. What's the lore of this level? Because I thought it was a finale to Carry Space and Rivers of Nazareth. It definitely is not either of those things. You know, this... Oh, whoa, Ace Rector, thank you for the $2 bomb. Thank you so much. Now, guys, I'll play Space Trip first. There's so many issues I gotta get through. Basically, the grass middle ground teleports around to save objects, but it just refused to do that sometimes. Oh my gosh, I remember. Oh, and then apparently, the day before the deadline too, like the dual ship, just like sometimes some triggers just activated early for some reason. And it was like some crazy like frame misalignment with a dual and like the existence of a teleport trigger. That apparently was cooked. Which part is mine? Let me see. Well, none of us really had defined parts. Sir Punch had a defined part. I had a defined part. We each did have a defined part, but most of the other parts we just all worked on. So like, this is Sir Punch and Defi. All three of us. It would teleport you a whole second early without even touching the time. That's insane. That is freaking crazy. It would teleport the player a whole second early without even touching the teleport trigger. How the frick does that work? TLD lore, Strange Star kills Anna Race, and we also go in and also die. I mean, that is low-key TLDR. Why is everyone asking the lore of the entries? Dude, this is the lore stream. I just went over all the lore. Good lord. No, there's so much insane stuff. Like I said it in the description of my upload. It is a miracle that this level came out. Is the first part yours? No. This is Sir Punch and Defi. And then this is all three of us. Because the stars. Hi Zoro! Hi Zoro, welcome to stream. Glad to see you here. Oh look, it's my old little beta structures for the mega structure. The designs of those did kind of influence the foreground I ended up making for it, but regardless. Anyways, I made the gameplay for this part. Speg made the gameplay for the mega structure. I have no idea who made the gameplay for like the very, very first part, but all of the other gameplay was made by me. So, which I'm glad people are enjoying the gameplay. I try to make it like extremely fair. Let me see. This is all three of us. Oh shoot! Let's go! That means that all three of us made not only gameplay but deco. That's kind of cracked. I wasn't sure if you or Sir Punch made the gameplay for that first part. Technically, guys, I made this gameplay. Because when we were first building, Denver was like, dude, you gotta make some gameplay, dude. I'm so tired of making gameplay. I was like, okay, I got you. And then I cooked. And then, yeah, and then the mega structure is also all three of us, but it's definitely mostly Sir Punch. Sir Punch made all the gameplay. He made the crazy background effect, the zoom, a lot of the technical stuff. I'm pretty sure all the gold details, at least in this copy, were made by Defi, and then I did all the drawings and stuff, and like environmental details. Oh, I guess I should probably go into an actually finished copy of this level. Continue building gameplay past like 10 seconds in. Well, to be fair, gameplay for that kind of part of the song is definitely not the most fun to build. I kind of clutched out. Everything I made after that was just like either super simple or gameplay for an actually fast-paced part. Or by Spag. I can definitely see that. Yo, Brain Eater! Oh my goody gritty goodness! Your entry is sick. I've already told you this many times, but I will be playing it again today on stream. I gotta beat some entries in advance. Alright. So, where am I looking? Let's see. So we've already been through these parts. Mega structure. This part, gameplay was by me, but as far as I'm aware, everything else was Sir Punch. Also, look at these freaking particles I made, dude. I made these in call. I was popping off so hard. You guys have no idea how hard I was popping off with these goddamn particles, dude. I think they're so cool looking. Because look, it's strange matter and like some, black hole dust or whatever. I don't know. It's black particles. But the thing is, you can't even like really see them in the part because the background is so gosh dang bright. Right? Thankfully, I added some crazy particles moving around with keyframes in this part, so you can kind of see them there. But still, it's a little tragic that most goated particles ever made just basically go unseen. But this is mostly Spag. I added this thing, which is like an extension of the structure in the background. I originally had an an on and on inspired ship for it, but I think that's like long gone at this point. Speg was watching me build. He was like, "Yo, this ship low-key looks dookie," and I was like, "Okay, you're low-key kind of right." it was cooked, but it's fine. The entire premise and song and like everything about the level must have changed like at least 10 times. Yeah, dude, we didn't even think of the Strange Star stuff until like the first like 2 parts were done. We had gameplay and the Strange Star whole idea wasn't even considered. It was nuts. Oh my gosh. Not to mention, dude, the song. Oh my gosh. The part of the song after the Hellstar part used to be so goofy. It sounded like a microwave breaking for like 10 seconds and then it ended. It was so funny. But then Spec comes back, he's like, "Yo guys, I changed the song." And it's like the most insane, like goated flip and drop part ever. So we clutched up like crazy. Or I guess Speg clutched up like crazy. In typical Speg fashion. Yeah, Debbie. Oh man. I wish I had old versions of the song. Because I just continuously replaced the same ID. I don't even know how I could show this, but maybe someday. Oh, and also, this part of the level is just extended. Originally, we were gonna have this like half and half. Actually, originally this spider was just gonna be like the entirety of this like part, and I was like, well, that wouldn't really work. So we split up the song. It has like 2 extra bars now for the spider, which I think works really well. Originally, I assumed Speg was just gonna cut my gameplay in half and then do half of the spider, and we were gonna like split it up, but we ended up just doing our own things for both of them, so it's fine. The song for the level, yeah, no, we were making the song while we were making the level. Well, I say we, it was Speg making the song. Couldn't decide what gameplay variant to keep, so we just extended the song and kept both. I mean, low-key it works though. That way we have like the full progression of this part, which I think is necessary, and we also have this part, which, I mean, the gameplay is sick. I don't know what the frick I was doing. This is the last thing added deco-wise. It's just UI pulses. This is a sketch that I drew out and then Defi just copied into game. I already kind of talked about the sketch a little bit. Also, Defi, I just realized this has Hellstar. That goes so hard. What do you mean? What do you mean? So in a way, Speg was also part of the collab? What do you mean? Have you been listening? Speg did deco. He made this level with us. Oh, I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out. Oh, also, I should probably specify. Speg is Sir Punch. I guess I realized people don't know that. My bad. That's on me, low-key. That's like actually on me. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I was cooking with this. This is not like very good. But literally, I'm so serious. This was made 45 minutes before the level came out. I'm dead serious. So I don't even. It's fine. Frick, what was I just talking about? Oh, I think we were just talking about who made what. I think the best part is how he disappeared on Discord. Like, dude, it was so scary. We were all 3 in a call because Defi woke up expecting the level to already be finished and out, like 30 minutes before the deadline, and then me and Speg are still freaking out working on it, doing the finishing stuff, and then Speg like goes to fix stuff. I'm finding stuff in call. We're all 3 in call. I'm unmuted talking to them, and we're like, I'm finding stuff in the level like, holy frick, we gotta fix this, we gotta fix this, we gotta fix that. And Sir Punch just doesn't respond. He goes completely radio silent in the call. He doesn't say anything in the GC. We're freaking out because the deadline is literally seconds away. Like seconds away. And then he comes back like 5 minutes before the deadline and is like, verified, submitted. Holy frick. It was so scary. It was the most stressful moment maybe of my GD career. It was low cooked. Oh, I was gonna say. Oh yeah. And then for this part, I believe Defi made the blocks and like the satellite paint panes. I guess panes is the right word. And then Spec gameplay. And then I tried to scramble together some deco and pulses and stuff. It's fine. And this part, this is a completely me solo part. This is a me solo. I think this part was built in a day and a half. Oh my gosh, you know what's so funny? I originally had like genuinely the worst worst background of all time for this part. I wonder if I still have it. It was like the same vibe. Like I knew the idea. I just had no idea like how I was gonna execute it. Yeah, true. Defi did so much concept art for this. Dude, if I ever make a video talking about this lore, I'm posting concept art because it's actually so sick. You know what? Actually, can I send a piece of concept art? Or not send, but like put it in my stream? It's low-key sick. I don't have all the concept art though, but because not all of it is pinned in the GC, but there's a lot of it and it's all sick. 1 sec, bro. 1 sec. Oh shoot, you guys are in for a treat. All right. While Defi's looking for concept art, I want to show you guys what the old background looked like, because it was dreadful. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, holy frick! I forgot there was like, oh my gosh, dude, there was like a whole different like thing of gameplay here, dude. That's insane. Yeah, my gameplay originally played like this, and it was awful. It was genuinely like just unplayable. So I scrapped it completely because it needed to be changed. Oh, unupdated version of the song also. Ew, what are these colors, dude? I was not cooking. I was not even close to cooking. That's foul work. That's foul work. Here, I'm gonna go back to a later copy. So not the Space Moment I have 14. Maybe like Echo Delta copy 18. All new audiovisual deco. Nah, it can't be that. It gotta be this. Just new UI merge. Maybe it is this then. Dude, I actually have no idea. One of the only entries I'm looking out for in the results is Hideout. Yes, dude. Brainier is so awesome. Hideout is such a good level, bruh. Big hopes that it wins. So this ain't it. The Wonder Wizard is crazy. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Technically speaking, the original, like the very, very first idea we ever had for this level. Actually, I don't know if I can. Well, I can say it. I can say it because it is true, and it doesn't really affect. Yo, check DMs. Okay, hold on. Yes, bro. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Oh, you guys are in for a treaty. Let me show y'all this. Hold on. I'm downloading it all right now. Defi concept art 1. When will I start a contest of your own? A couple months probably. It'll be the sampling creator contest. I've discussed it a couple times before. Probably won't yield as insane results as this, I'd imagine. Give me like 1 second, please. I'm almost there, bro. I have to download images. Art 3. Concept art 4. Okay, let me show you guys this. It is so a type. A type is a flip flop. I wanted to show. I probably have an upload copy. Look how many freaking upload copies of this level I have too. I copies all the way back then. I wonder if it's like. I'll check the copies later. I'm not trying to do that. Demands entertainment, bro. Give me like 5 seconds. Okay. Image. You guys are in for a treat. This art is so cool. All right, this one is apparently the earliest one, and I think you can kind of tell. It's definitely a more vague concept art, but you can still see even in this, you can see like how elements of this ended up in the final level, like especially with like the runes here on the side. The background, I think. Oh my gosh, wait, the background was sketched out too, I think. That's crazy. So the background's where that came from. And also, originally the grass was like super green, but I changed it to like, or I guess I changed it to a yellow, and then we agreed to change it to like a brown. And I think the brown gives it a much cooler and like alien vibe. I think that's very cool. Defi's part inspired by Risk of Rain? Ask Defi, I don't know. I don't know nothing about no Risk of Rain. Inside Out 2! And this, we ended up doing the stone pillar things, but we didn't do any energy coming out of it. Let me see. All right, so that was the first concept art. Let us continue. Let me see. Then we got this one was for Serpunges. Actually, I'll show this one next. This one was concept art for the trees that ended up appearing in the level. If you play the level, you could basically say that this flipping it looks like a screenshot of the level because the trees were copied pretty much identically. I think is pretty hype. That's pretty fun. There's one concept art that was made for the Serpunge robot that I loved, and I wanted to make it more similar to that, but what Serpunge ended up doing was low-key sick. So so I cannot be mad. But when we were first scheming it out, I was like, holy frick, this is sick. All right, then we have concept art for the mega structure actually, and you can very clearly see how it influenced the final part. You can see the glow stuff, dude. Actually, low-key gradients on the like area tint gradients on the circles in that part would have been sick. I don't even know if I barely remembered seeing this concept art. It's so cool. Anyways, you can obviously very much tell that because of this concept art, Defi made the blocks in this part. But you can see the concept for the background was very different to what we Serpunge ended up doing, which is kind of hype. Very cool though. I still love these like almost like floral details. All right, and then one more conceptual art I can show. This one is sick. This one is a concept art for the robot. It's very similar. I think the block design ended up looking pretty similar to this. The background, this was again what I wanted the background to look like originally. And actually, me and Serpunge worked together because Serpunge, he had his like obviously his own creative vision for the background too. So what we ended up doing is we just scaled down the super bright particles slowly over the part. So at the end of the part, it actually does look pretty much like this, which I think is kind of cool. With more time, I could have had like another week to flip and work on this level, dude. It's insane. But with more time, we definitely would have done more stuff. At least with I think the robot and definitely the spider. But it turned out good, so it's all good. But there's the concept art. It's kind of sick. It's giving planes. Yes. The vibes are very crazy. Mario Galaxy World 2, yes. Is the title true or not? What, I'm about to play some entries? Audio Rizzy is crazy work, bro. What the frick? What'd I do to deserve this? Dang, I'm mad. I don't even know if I have the background copy. Do I even have a video of it? Probably not. I truly had the most awful background on demand. I've seen the Bleed entry. I've seen quite a few entries. Oh, maybe it is this actually. Oh, actually, it might be this. Hold on. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try playing from here and see what it looks like. This might be my really awful background. Oh shoot. Alright. So I had this going still. Oh. What the frick? Oh, because I suck, that's why. Whip blocks. Oh my gosh. Holy frick. I forgot about the I will. I absolutely will. My original block design for this was low-key actually foul. And I'll show you guys that too. I don't even like the block design that I came up with that much, but anyways, here's the oh no, this is what the frick? I had the final background that early? That's crazy. Alright, that's literally just the final background. So let me see what's before this then. M structure alpha 8. M structure alpha 5 maybe? It was so unfinished. Like, I can't believe the state that this level was in, like, not even that long ago. Oh, this has got to be it. There ain't no kind of big hexagon in the final level, dude. This has got to be the, like, absolutely rancid background. You guys are not ready. You could never be ready. Alright, let's see what it's looking like. First off, it just doesn't scale up at all. That's fun. Swag. Oh! What the frick? It starts geeking out. It does whatever that is. And that's the background. It was horrible. It was actually awful. It was so bad. Holy frick. So that was the background. I don't know what I was thinking with that. But I want to see if I can find this awful beta block design I made. It's gotta be in this one. No, it was bad. It was bad. I made that, and like the whole night I was like, dude, this is the worst thing I've ever made. I've fallen off. This level sucks. Everyone else is so much better than me. I was in the trenches. I was deep down. I think all three of us actually had moments like that when building. Building a space gauntlet contest entry will do that to you, apparently. You lose all hope. I'm so serious. I was like actually hopeless. It was awful. Anyways. This was my beta block time for this part. It's so bad. It's actually so bad. So I have these giant, obtuse, flipping huge circles just chilling here. It's absolutely foul. So that's fun. Fan block design, yeah. Well, it's supposed to be like neutrons, but it looks ugly as sin. These things also like wiggle around, and this did actually get used for like the connections between the strange matter, so it's fine. See, I be using stuff. It was almost like I had no choice because we were on a time limit. Fidget spinner block, yeah. It was so bad. I was lucky to not be kicked out of the collab after that, low-key. DaVinci Resolve logo type design. DaVinci Resolve is crazy. Holy flip-flop, dude. God, the lag. Anyway, so that's fun. Very fun. Maybe the worst block design I've ever made. I mean, the one I ended up going with is like just okay. It definitely works. It doesn't look bad, so it's fine. Bro, the lag is so bad in the editor. Not only, it's mostly just because I'm streaming. But yeah, this is also unoptimized. This is full dots, just all the dots chilling. Every single one is of trillion objects. Do I have the old? No, I don't. You guys should have seen it. Also, I will show you guys this. If you guys are familiar with like the foreground effect that's in the Hellstar part, I want to show you guys where that comes from. It comes from an old, never like even touched level called Freak System, which some of you guys might know about. But also, epilepsy warning, this is incredibly bright. But it's an old effect that I made that I thought was cool, so I just kept it, but I never finished level with it. I think Waff took this effect for the Prince, and now I've taken this effect for Echo Delta, which I think is kind of crazy. But here's what it looks like. Again, I gave a brightness warning, so you've been warned. It's kind of insane though. It makes it incredibly hard to play for obvious reasons, but it is kind of cool. God, you have to like, it's actually insane playing this as an experience. God, it's insane, dude. It's kind of cool though. I mean, it's kind of cool. Oh God, it's so hard. But you guys want to see what this looks like in the editor? Because I didn't remake it. I stole it, and because of that, it came with, shall we count how many triggers? How many alpha triggers? 4,000. 4,000 alpha triggers. Absolutely unfathomable work. To be fair, this was made, I mean, it kind of had to be made this way because it's replacing black bars with colorful ones, but still absolutely atrocious. There's no way any of that was necessary. It's so bad. Look at this, dude. How did I ever create this and think, yeah, this is normal? This is what effects look like. This was in Echo Delta for like 5 days. It was so bad. Genuinely unsalvageable. Well, it was salvageable. Not these triggers, but the effect was salvageable. This is what Disco's gonna be. Yeah, can't wait. It's gonna be hype. Looks like the USA may have alpha triggers. That is a crazy comment. Holy flip, dude. But that's Echo Delta basically. Let me see. I want to see what do people be saying in this level. Oh, guys, I still apparently have top copy. The Care Space circles really gotta be in everything AudioVisual makes. Why am I getting cooked? Why is the second top comment me getting cooked? Oh my gosh. It's over for me, basically. I mean, low-key, I guess you could kind of see this as the end to Care Space and Rivers of Nazareth, because that's the thin line circle trilogy, dude. That's low-key the trilogy. That's crazy. That's tortured. Assemble the Avengers creating. Let's go. Working on LDM update right now. Hopefully soon. Yeah, you wish, buddy. You wish. This stuff cannot get updated. I'm really happy Arb really liked it too. I'm really happy. I'm so happy people like this. Like, it genuinely makes me so happy. Like to help the cause. I low-key heavy mess with this comment. Where is it at? Here we go. Heavily mess with this comment. Space era, big feet era might be next. Nah, the thin line circle era will never be over. That's just like, that's my signature now. Is this Remus? Almost so close to Remus. Alright, anyways. Guys, go guys, level up. Go play it. Alright, guys, let's play some bangers. I've already played Redshift. I don't know why it says I haven't downloaded this level, but I beat it. I will play this on stream though, because it's pretty hype. Alright, let's play through. Oh, holy frick. Let's play through some entries, bruh. Let's do it. I want to beat some of these levels before they come out. Or sorry, before they win. This is a Grax and Arb collab. That's kind of insane. Dude, I knew this level was dropping because, well, for one, Arb posted a teaser. But like, when I posted my teaser for Echo Delta, Yorid just commented the word red. And I was like, that's kind of weird. And then the next, like, 2 or 3 days later, Arb posted a screenshot of this, and the flippin' teaser just said red. So I was like, holy frick, it's Planet X2. We're getting Planet X2. We're cooked. We're never going to win. And then Hawks, literally Hawks is himself. He DMs me the morning of the final day. He's like, you in that Arb mega collab that's about to release for the Space Gauntlet? I'm like, there's a mega collab? So I'm like, at this point, it's definitely Planet X2. It's dropping. I have no idea why Yorid said red in my comment section. But I was under the assumption entirely that Planet X2 was dropping, and it never did, and it was this. Well, I mean, I guess this is kind of... It is an Arb level, but it's Grax and Arb duo collab, which is kind of sick, actually. Well, not kind of sick. It's very sick. Dude, no, that's like the universe was trying to brainwash me with that flipping understanding, dude. How does that even happen? Like, that's so many things lining up to make me believe that. Like, in my whole heart and soul, I believed that that was going to take place. Way too much stuff was like lining up. This level is so cool. Dude, this part is so sick. Oh my goodness, dude. I love this part so much. It's so cool. The swing copter gimmick is so awesome, dude. Playing through that is so cute. I heavy mess with it. Transitions are so sick, bro. Oh, this song is mad good. Bro, I died there when I was playing it for the first time, too. Oh my gosh. 8 FPS? Are we for real? It cannot be that serious. It cannot ever be that serious. I got a couple of entries I want to play through first. What a banger. No, you know what? That's actually twisted. That's actually downright twisted, because this level literally got updated. This is version 3. Why can't we update? That's twisted. That's literally twisted. Why can we not update? I'm updating anyways. It's just for lag. Perfect 10. Me too, Dream Eater. I hope DJ Jido's level wins, without a doubt. Okay, let me see if I can. Is it on my friends list? Yeah, here we go. This is what I want to play next. Updated before the deadline? No, it was like 2 a.m. last night. 3 a.m. I was in a call with Arb and Grax, and they were updating the level. Alright, this is what I want to play through the most. I've only watched this all. I haven't actually played it yet. I'm gonna practice it first. This level is I'm playing with both headphones on. Oh my gosh, dude. DJ Jido been around for a while too, and like I look away and I look back and they're just like the best. Like, special thanks to ATY and Pinterest. Why did you add 500 about it? Because I was nervous, bro. Sleeping a bit, deserved. You better sleep good ASF. I slept mad good last night. I went to sleep at like 4 a.m. though, which was kind of cooked. God, this song is so cool too. It's so sick, dude. Like, this stuff is on Newgrounds. Woke up like a zombie. Oh, hold on. I keep forgetting to read the Zoro message. My bad, Zoro. Alright, dude, I took a nap earlier from looking at all the entries all night and ranking them for my list in game. It ended up being double the size of my NCS list by the time I was finished. That's insane, dude. The pure quality and like just mind-blowing awesomeness of the levels made for this contest is unmatched by any other contest ever. Any other time period. Oh my gosh! I need to shut up so I can appreciate this. I'm having an emotional journey with this level. Dude, I'm going back. I'm running back. You guys, if you guys haven't seen this, you are genuinely freaking not ready. Oh my gosh. It's amazing. Oh, frick. It's so amazing, dude. Oh my gosh, dude, look at this level. Yeah, this is the person who made Pluto. If this doesn't win, we riot, dude. This is phenomenal. This is amazing. I love how many of the entries are like really long too. Like that makes me super happy. Like this being as long as it is, brilliant, dude. Brilliant. This is like Skywalker mixed with what I make. Dude, I was thinking about that. When you were playing it last night, I was like, dude, this like low-key, it feels like Skywalker and Deafy. But like in its own unique way, like DJ Jado has like, this is no like, what the frick? Oh, I'll be out here. I'm lost in space right now. Even despite that, like drawing similar, oh, walk alarm. Even despite drawing some like emotional and like thematical similarities to creators from the past, they still have their like such a unique way of representing their ideas. I wonder what Skywalker's doing now these days. Skywalker levels are classic. God, this level is so cool, dude. I'm cooked. Oh, I've seen 102 Blues. I cannot wait to play that level too. God, this is amazing, dude. God, it's amazing. Oh my gosh. Making electronic music, that's sick actually. That's flipping hype. You love to see a boss winning. That's what you really love the most. God, I don't know how DJ Jada makes these kind of pulses, dude. We in here. Dude, at first I wasn't like super sold on this part, but the way the mountain feels in the background is insane. Like it makes me feel some kind of way, dude. I feel like I'm somewhere right now. Like that's insane. Bruh. Bruh. I thought it was going to end here, by the way. I thought the level would end here. Nope. Then it's the most insane, unreal looking part I've ever played in my life. Look at this, dude. There's some Serpunge, that one level that I love. I forgot the name of it. The effect that Kiba stole. Look at that, and it just drifts off, and it like, oh my gosh, dude, this level is so amazing. Oh! That's why I want this level to win. Because that, I mean, literally a flawless level. I don't even know what to say. Imagine Carrier Space was built after the announcement. Low-key, that would have been insane. But I feel like Echo Delta is a cooler level. Carrier Space is just like flashy rainbow effects. Echo Delta is, at least for me, all of that put into like an actual cohesive story and progression. Oh, that's so good. Geometry. Who the frick is this? Shout out Geometry. Out of place. Anyways, there's no kind of contest with this many bangers. Also, I think our level's like, I think it's like a 7-star personally. But Spag submitted for 9-star just to be safe. I think 7-star is fair. All right, bye, Defy. Good night. Thanks for dropping lore with me in chat. It was hype. Sleep well. Sleep accomplished. All right, what are we playing next? Bye. Oh, never mind. Bye audio. Dot stay with me. Me and Dot running up on the stream. Good night, gang. Exotic Soul. True. I can never see that. Let me see. I want to play. What's on my anything on my follow tab? Space Brat. Box World was dropped. This level's cool. Destiny's entry. I did actually. I wasn't the biggest fan of the Destiny entry. I'll check out. Oh, That's, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy how that works actually. Dude, the Myths is so awesome. I love the Dehaner and Splinter entry. It's very cool. This is so sick. All right, let's play through this next. I'm not sure about the gameplay level. When I watched the flippin' emulation part, it blew me away. By the way, this and Echo Delta, 2 IDs apart. Which is insane. 2 IDs. Unfathomable. I don't know if I like this or WannaCry more. I think WannaCry, but maybe this just has, I need some time to grow on me. I haven't played it through myself yet, so I definitely got some time. This level didn't go where I was hoping it would all. Low-key, same. I actually kind of agree with that. The art is very cool, though. The art is actually sick. The art's like my favorite. Oh, there's spikes there, I guess. Big spike arrows, who's up? Oh, those are obstacles. Oh, the art is so cool, though. I love how it's like art fused like really well with just like regular GD assets. That's what I love so much about levels in this style. I think that's like, you have to hit that. I love it, dude. That was swag. Oh, that transition was awesome, dude. I forgot how cool this is. What, dude? What? I can't even see myself. I'm geeked. This song is so awesome. This is probably my favorite Camellia song. Oh my good lord. Insane. This is crazy too. This is actually nuts. For just a gameplay part that's just like chilling in the middle of a level. I mean, I guess that's a very Kira thing to do. I agree, Voxy. I actually do think I like WannaCry a lot better. Also, hi Voxy. What'd you think of, did you play Echo Delta yet? Or have you seen it? I'd love to know what you thought. This is still very cool though. I heavy respect levels like this. One thing, I don't remember who I heard say it, but Kira has such an amazing like knack for just making flipping cool levels, dude. Like their levels are cool. They know how to get you hyped. Like when I was watching through the gosh dang emulation part, dude, I was hyped. I was so hyped. Oh, thank you so much, Foxy. Thank you so much. That makes me so happy to hear. I was so worried about it. Like this part, I mean, this is insane. This is so sick, dude. Imagine, oh my gosh, this is like the highest honor. This is so insane. Oh yeah, do send it to me in DMs. I'd love to see it. This would be like if one of my levels got flipping emulated like this, I would be popping off for the rest of my life. I would, like, this is me making it. This is my childhood legend acknowledging me, bro. Insane. Actually, this gameplay is very easy. I'm pleasantly surprised. Watching it, I was scared. God, the level montage is so cool, dude. It's so sick. This part's really pretty too. I heard about, bro. True though, Vox. That is insanely true. God, it's so pretty, dude. It's fantastic. It is a fantastic level in my opinion. I do like WannaCry more, I think. Also, XJT brought up something that I want to mention again. This level did very much go in a different direction than I thought it was going to. When I saw that like little alien creature show up, I thought this was gonna be like super weird, freaked out, like super out there, like scary space. But this was like very much not that actually. I was incredibly surprised. Yeah, where did this guy go? He never shows up again. I was expecting like some crazy freak core stuff, and it was nowhere to be seen. I mean, I guess it like glitches out with the simulations and stuff, but with a name like Alien Dream Emulator, I was gonna think like, oh shoot, they're doing our space hallucination stuff, dude. We're cooked. We're cooked. Our entry ain't even unique anymore, bro. All right, let me see if I can beat this Loke. Oh please, yes. Okay, we're good. I was scared. I want to cry when I see Wako. Yes, me too. Literally me too. Alright, let's see if I can beat this. This raw part got me scared. I can't see my icon. Hour chill. Light work. Literally light work. Alright, let's lock in. This part is so cool, dude. I mean, I'll say it again. Kira freaking knows how to get someone hyped. This level is hype as freak. It's cool. It's raw, cool energy. This level has swag. Oh shoot. Alright, guys, I gotta lock in. Are you serious? Oh, it's cooked. It's cooked. I don't even want to be. I don't even want to play it anymore. It's truly beautiful, but not fun. Like kinda. All right, let me see. Is there anything in trending? Oh, GG every end. Meow 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 meow. I've seen this. Let's play it. Oh, actually, let's react to the VoxCat tier list. Look my tier list heart, bro. We low-key locked in like that. Holy frick, there's so many levels. Okay, hold on. I gotta download this. Can I download? Oh, hold on. Can I open in browser? What the frick? Meow, 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 meow. They plugged their Twitter instead of just sending me the image, bro. This is cooked. Can I download the image? Okay, I can. Okay, save image as Voxy space tier list. All right, let's see what we're getting into. I'm trying not to look at it. It's kind of insane how many like good levels there are for it though. Like it's kind of hard to believe. All right, let's check it out. Final Orbit is awesome. Final Orbit, I don't know. I've watched it. I'll see what I think. Okay, let's get this in here. Image. I definitely want to play it to see what I think because I've only watched it so far. Okay, here's the tier list. Let's start with the all right tier, and let's work our way up. Not my thing. Oh, deadly. Oh, this is getting deadly. This is extremely deadly. Okay, I need to figure out a way I can like format this so I can still see my stream chat. Okay, here we go. Dropping in the last 10 minutes was a little unfortunate. We got cooked. We got overshadowed by many people. Okay, let's check this out. So, first up, oh, Dyson by polarizing. That hurts my soul. I cannot lie. I love Dyson by polarizing. Trying to see if there's any like Hyperspace by James. Dang, I liked Hyperspace quite a lot. That's fair though. Not a lot of levels I'm familiar with though. Tier based on how much I like levels. I'm not someone to judge gameplay. It's not what I think should win. That's fair. I get that, bro. That is entirely valid. All right, we're in the all right tier. We got Gneep Gnarp. On list icon voyage, country miracle. Dude, I've seen literally, I've seen 0 of the entries in the all right tier. That's insane. Okay, let's check out good. Lunar Labyrinth. Dang, I've seen none of these levels. Space Trip. I've been hearing about Space Trip. Oh, yeah, Space Trip is pretty good. I like that one. Gneep Gnarp. Mostly ranked on visuals. Oh, yeah, Zora, I'll definitely check out your list in a second as well. Redshift, yes. Redshift. Starblade. We got Starblade over here. One small step. Alien Dream Emulator. Dang. We got Mission S is pretty fun. Defining and Defying is pretty cool, I think. Alright, amazing. Let's see. Typewriter. Oh my gosh! I forgot Typewriter was a Space Doll interest. Oh, holy frick! Typewriter is so good. I'm gonna geek out. I forgot Typewriter was a Space Doll entry. God, that Typewriter is so amazing. Typewriter is like easy 10 level for me. Typewriter is so sick, dude. Of all the entries, Atlas, it would be like 500, a billion years long. Okay. Star of Sanctuary, Mindopolis. Planisphere is so good. So good. So good. So good. Is this True Dream Eater? What the frick? Alright, Kiss of Fortune. I haven't watched this full level yet, but I've heard it's really good, and I definitely want to play it today. Point of View, very cool. Let's see. Abducted by Vegtam. I respect that. Abducted got me geeked. I don't know. That level's insane. Let me see. Myths. Oh, Myths is so good, bro. I love Myths. Jova's pretty cool too. I like that. The art in that level is really sick, actually. Very clean style. Alright, we're into favorites. Oh shit! Cosmic Crush, Galactus, Final Orbit, very swag. Oh my goodness! Hi! Guys, look, we made it. We made it to favorites. That's the highest tier. Echo Delta, bruh. Vulcan, I've been hearing a lot about. Aperture, amazing. 102 Blues, yes. Hideout, yes. Space, I guess, yes. Out of place. Dude, this flipping lineup of 10 levels is like unfathomable. Out of place, 10 out of 10. Space, I guess, 10 out of 10. Hideout, 10 out of 10. 102 Blues, 10 out of 10. Aperture, freaking 10 out of 10. Holy pluff, dude. Insane. Unreal. Hideout various, bro. Easily. Come on. The top 3 here are masterpieces. Flipping, I think the top 5 here are masterpieces. I haven't played Vulcan. I haven't played most of these, but 102 Blues. Oh, I might play 102 Blues next. Well, okay. The next thing I'm gonna do is play the Zoro list. Is it published, Zoro? Very. I respect that tier list. That's low-key respectable. Thank you for sending it to me. I much enjoyed looking at it on stream. All right. Let me see. I want to see this Zoro list, bruh. I'm trying to tap in. Public on my account. Let's go. Guys, I'm back. I had to mute to sneeze. We back. Yes, no, Vox, I absolutely will. That's what I'm doing today. All right, let me see. Oh, yeah, friends lists. Space favorites. All right, let's see. Space, I guess, for sure. Hideout, absolutely myth. Beautiful. Goated. This one's pretty good. Love it. Need to play this one. Need to play this one. Need to play this one. Oh, I really need to play the Darwin one, dude. Mirage. Need to play this one. Dude. What? What the frick? Okay, thank God. I was going to tweak out if 102 Blues was legendary. I was going to be straight tweaking. Holy frick, dude. There's so many bangers. Typewriter, banger. Out of place. Is this ranked? Is this in order? Wait, from most to least fair? Out of place at 33? Unfathomable. But respectable. I respect it. Shout out. The top 50 is crazy. Being able to have a top 50 is nuts. Alright, let me play. I want to play. Let's just play 102 Blues right now because I want to beat this level. Oh, I already beat it, so never mind. This level is phenomenal. Completely fantastic. That's fair, Zoro. That's definitely fair. It's definitely a little freaky. Alright, let's play. What am I playing next? We playing. Someone told me I would love the Darwin entry. Let's check that out. Make out with out of place. Me too. Maybe. Well, I don't know if I'd go that far. I want to have a close romantic relationship with out of place. Oh, I briefly caught someone playing this in VC last night. This is like, once again, just masterclass stuff. Apparently this was made in like a week. Kissable lift is crazy. Holy frick. Oh, I do remember this now. Okay, I remember seeing this. I was blown the frick away by this entry, dude. It's so good. Oh my gosh. This is so sick, dude. How the frick did Darwin just throw this together in like a couple days? How the frick, dude? How the frick? It's so wonderful. Oh! Darwin and Camellia go together better than anybody else. Dude! Is this Camellia singing? There's no way. Oh my gosh, how scary. This is so cool, dude. Oh my gosh. What the frick? Oh yeah, I remember seeing this part. I think I watched Deffy play through this and I was like, oh shoot guys, it's Hellstar, we're cooked, we're disqualified. This is so sick, dude. And this wave's stressful as frick. Oh, good lord. Bruh. It's kind of heating up in here, guys. It's kind of hot in here. It's getting really hot in here. Theory of suffering? Oh god, I can imagine. Oh, what the frick? This part's interesting. Bro, this is sick. Oh, that was actually fun as frick. Dude, this gameplay's kind of fun. I'm enjoying this. I gotta say, when watching through a lot of these entries, I was very like nervous of whether or not I would actually enjoy playing any of the entries. I gotta say, that was low-key kind of fun. My bad, I'll leave the room. Whoa, buddy. Okay, Wacko. Oh, okay. MF named Goons playtested this. Find the title name in this very clever, the theming of what feels like going to the sun and with the power. True. I agree. Literally, Jim. Space Gauntlet 2. Well, we do have the Space and Cosmos Gauntlet. There was already going to be 2 gauntlets. I guess we'll see. Good luck to Rob. Yeah, good luck to anyone judging this, because it's flipping cooked, dude. It's cooked. Do I get top 20? Bro, you better. I wouldn't be mad if the top 5 was literally just the flipping top 5 from Voxy's tier list. It's so good. 16 days. What the frick? Insane. Literally just insane. Vision Icarus goes insane. Alright. I need to play Aperture. This stuff's like medium demon, right? You said we agreed it was medium demon? Oh, is that what that's a reference to, Stiverman? That's so cool. I know what you're talking about, too. The Voyager Golden Record. Oh, that's such a cool reference. I didn't even realize. That's so awesome. What do we think about that? Now, I've seen this level visually. I know it's, like, amazing. Okay, let's see. I'm not one to hate on, like, levels if they have, like, not the most readable gameplay either. I respect, you know, visual priority. That's, like, all good to me. For sure. Alright, let's see. Holy frick. God, the flipping borders in this part look amazing. Like, they're so pretty. I really don't know how they did that kind of layering, dude. That is, like, it's really, really impressive. What the? I'm exploring. I want to go back there again. Hold on, I'm back. Let me up. Heck yeah. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot, what the frick? I just be going wherever the frick I want this level. That's crazy. I was going wherever. Oh, this part is so pretty, dude. I love it. It fits the song so well, too. This is so pretty. Very, very pretty aesthetic. I really like it. Sorry for the checkpoint. It's so cool. I think naming it Aperture because it's like it's technically camera themed as well. True. We'd love to see the chameleon representation. Oh god, this part is really amazing. I've seen effects like this and shaders used to like stretch the string like this or stretch the screen. This is the cleanest I've ever seen it done, like easily. Anime art unenjoyer. That is low-key real. God, this is so cool. The fact this like space photograph theme is really unique too. I think that's a cool take on the theme. Kind of gives it a unique context. And look, we're back in the room too. We just played through the photo. We literally just played through the photos. That's so cool. That is so sick. Oh, the moon phases. This part is really pretty too. The 3D. Oh my gosh, the 3D on the blocks, dude. God. Dude, what I'm saying is like I've never ever felt so inadequate in my entire history of being a GD creator. I hit 20 FPS there, by the way. Saying actual art is crazy. Nah, I've never felt so inadequate in my life playing through this level, dude. Like, creators are way, way too good. I don't hold up. Buddy, think they care? Wait, hold on. Buddy, think they Rivers of Nazareth? Bro, think they Rivers of Nazareth? Oh my god, literally, dude. Bro, think they Rivers of Nazareth? Oh my gosh. Bro, think they Rivers of Nazareth? It's over for us. God, those transitions are so pretty. That is so pretty, dude. I could watch this forever. Oh. Shadows the attempt count. This part also. Like, this is the most amazing usage of 3D I've ever seen in this game. In 2.2. Like, it's actually, like, I can just play this. It doesn't feel like I'm geeking out trying to mess with the perspective. This just plays really well. I think that is amazing that you can make something 3D play this well. It's convincing too. Like, this is amazing. This part is wonderful. Like, you can just, like, I don't know how they made the depth work so well. I don't know what tricks they did. But it, like, it feels good to play. Like, I can just, like, I can play it and I know what I'm doing. That's something I don't think can be said for other 3D parts I played. Like, WannaCry is like, one of my favorite levels of all time, but the 3D part of the level is very difficult to play through. That's just amazing. To be fair, though, What by Sputniks was made in 2.1, so I think What by Sputniks is already more impressive than this. I don't know. I play levels like this, and I'm like, you know, I'll literally never be this good in my entire life. And I'm like, you know, that's fine. By Chun LV1. Honestly, that doesn't surprise me, Dum Dum. That does not surprise me. Chun is so beyond goated. This part, and also the flipping spinning planet in the background is like incredible too. Like, that's amazing. The art in the background, I love the thin line details, dude. Low-key, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh, I just noticed the animation of the, oh dude. Well, you don't need to be a programming god to make this Dream Eater, which I think makes what pretty impressive. The gosh dang art in the background too is just like really, really pretty. It does make me realize, yeah, I don't know. I be feeling bad playing these kind of levels. Vibrant just told me that this level's gonna get godlike Grandpa Demon. Holy flip, dude. It's crazy work. No, I feel you, Junior. I'm also not trying to take away from the impressiveness of this because it's unfathomable. I will say, every part of the rest of the level just does not hold up. Like, you cannot get better than that. So this part just feels not right to play. It's like, dude, where's my 3D? Just let me play the entire level in 3D at this point. Why is there a hidden mini portal? Why? Run 2. Low-key true, though. Hey, you'll see your preview. Low-key true. I'm not sure how this gameplay works here at all. Maybe I'll just keep. I need to go back and play it. Hold on. What the frick was? What was going on? I love the UI here too. It's very pretty. Maybe I was just not buffering it good enough. The lag kind of makes it harder to tell. This is really cool too. Like, wow, I made dual custom icons in Echo Delta, and here's that, but on crack cocaine and like 100,000 times more impressive. Like, why do I even try, dude? You know what I'm saying? Like, genuinely, why do I even try? That screen is so pretty too. That art's kind of cool. That's pretty insane. Last part being a black hole and stuff without really anything happening just made it really forgettable for me. Sadly, it doesn't. Wait, what level are we discussing right now? At VoxyCat. Fake Kira. Desperation. I might have to check it out. Check object count. I'm afraid. Very, very, very amazing. So sick, dude. Yeah, the 3D. Dude, the 3D, it's actually insane. Because, like, the 3D had more clear gameplay than the part, like, after. That's insane, dude. It was 3D. Insane, dude. Insane work. Really, really amazing level. Alright, let me play some Cosmic Crush. How about that? We have a business relationship. I'm excited. This about to be another Camellia song. Dang, dude. This was made for it. I don't doubt the person. Oh, okay. I don't know. Oh, wait. I swear I've seen a preview of this. Isn't this level like flipping amazing? Perfect match. Prepared the best date ever. This art is so cool. Oh, I'm hype. I'm actually so hype. This is probably the cutest level ever, dude. Low favorites? Oh, low favorites. I was thinking like, dang, this is like at the bottom, bro. What the frick? But no, I understand what you mean now by low favorites. Dang, bro. Bro's going through it. He's a businessman. All these block signs are so pretty. I love when it's like the art design mix style. It's so like vast, and I love when it's done really well. What the frick? We're what? What? Holy! Oh, the lag is so insane. I blame the fact I'm streaming. Oh, these backgrounds are so awesome, dude. This is so sick. What the frick? Dude, this is so... Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Car equals money. Estimated $2? The character this level has is amazing. So this is basically the best era this game has ever had for levels. Nothing but 10s. Like, probably like, I don't know, straight webtoon. Straight webtoon! Holy frick! Straight webtoon is crazy! Straight webtoon is unfathomable. Holy frick, straight webtoon. You're right though. I'm commenting that. Actually, I'm stealing that from you. You're cooked. Oh, it's so pretty, dude. This is so cute. Oh, they're swag. They got in a car crash? Oh no, the car's just there. Oh, that was so cute. Oh my god. Straight webtoon. What a beautiful level. Oh. She's crying. They ran into the pool. That's cooked. Lucky recipe. Do my back be hurting? Maybe it's because I sat at my computer for 15 hours yesterday. Straight webtoon. Should I beat the level? I don't know if I'm beating that actually. That was a little bit difficult. That was pretty cracked. All right, let's see some Vulcan. I've been hearing some stuff about this one. Pokemon go to the Pokemon run into the poles. I don't think that one makes much sense. Gave webtoon, no sir. That stuff was straight as flip. Extremely straight webtoon. It's pair. It's pair by curious webtoon. By curious webtoon. I already played the Darwin entry. I'm not trying to stream for too long today, so. Okay, let's see this. By curious webtoon, I guess. Ooh. Okay. This is, ooh. I'm geeked. Oh, dude, those blocks are barely visible. That is one thing I will say. It's tough to get right in an art level. Is to just get the right balance of like detail so that you can like still like have an awesome like masterpiece and be able to see what the frick you're doing. Oh my goodness! Hi! Hi, Kaz! Hi, Caster. What's up, dog? What's good? We be playing through these levels. You know how it go. I've actually had a Space Colony entry. I told everyone that I wasn't going to enter, and I did, bro. I straight up entered that stuff. They're pretty cool. I will say, though, I'm glad, like, there are a lot more unique entries, too. I heavy mess with it. This is not a call out to anyone. Actually, no. I will choose my words wisely. How about that? Ooh. Ooh, this gameplay's kind of sick, actually. Ooh! Oh, that transition was so cool, bro. Holy frick. That was mad sick. That was a sick transition, dude. Especially, like, gameplay-wise, I felt so good. What are these coins? These coins are whack. Liar, liar, pants on fire is crazy. What are my favorite levels I've seen so far? I don't know. Out of place? Out of place? Yeah, sir persons. You know how it goes. We be smart in here. Ooh, this background art is really pretty. Ooh, dude, those particles, though. I feel like I'm in a space movie. Mainstream interpretation of the space theme. That's for, I can definitely see that. the flipping the wave warp is kind of funny, or whatever it's called. The shock wave. Ooh. Really? Actually, that makes me so happy to hear. Are we going in? New mission, escape the planet? What the frick? Oh! What, how am I even alive? This level is... oh, what the frick? So, medium demon, right? Who's that person who predicted the final gauntlet would be like 5-star, 8-star, 9-star, 9-star, medium demon, easy demon, medium demon, medium demon. Because that's what it's going to be. Dang, this song goes hard, bruh. What am I playing? A clean 3 FPS. That boss does look cool though. I'm spacing I'm spacing it. Yep, I'm spacing it, guys. That's what I'm doing. It's not really my style of level though. A clean slideshow. Yeah, when your level runs like this, it's kind of cooked. I mean, I could run Echo Delta fine when streaming. It was laggy, but it was like, it was laggy on 240. Like, I was still hitting 60. That's cooked. Realistic art creator. I gotta respect it. 1 FPS. Yeah, 1 frame. 1 frame per when I feel like it. Yeah, this is borderline unplayable. I have a good PC. It's not like I have a bad PC either. Like, I have what, 3070 in this thing. I got that thing on me. Oh, this part's a little bit better. God, it's still going? Good lord. I'll play so awesome. Kaz, what's your favorite entry then that you've seen? Blee and MSM. It's interesting that Blee got someone else to do all the animations. I guess Blee is more of an artist than an animator, so that makes sense, but it's still interesting. Bruh, my singing monster is crazy. This looks pretty fun to play. For obvious reasons, I'm not having the most fun time with it. But it's low-key chill. The art is sick. Bruh, I'm cooked. I just got killed! Holy frick. I'm locked in. Plant Spheres outplacing. Yay! That makes me very happy. I'm glad to hear it. What do you call the wasp? I don't think that's up to us. What? What? Are we serious? No way! Are you kidding me? Holy frick. I'm at a loss for words, dude. I'm so mad that this is just like I'm having not the best time playing it because of the lag. Why was that sound effect so loud? Oh, I've seen the end screen of this. I know the guy who made this end screen. That was unreal, dude. That was unreal. I gotta run that flipping transition back, dude. That was easily the most convincing fake out I've ever seen. It's not even close. It's not even close. Rage Quit, you can tell that it's fake. Dude, it also helps. That's not even convincing. What's insane is that I literally just wasn't paying attention. Like, it's actually not even that clean. I just wasn't paying attention. I thought I had beaten it. I was like, dang, I didn't know this level got rated already. I was like reading my chat and I saw it happen and I saw the stars. I'm like, dang, did I get a star? And then I look at it. And then that happens! Holy frick! That is insane. It's very similar. You can tell it's not the same though. Like, it's not identical. 9 stars and brash one. I wasn't thinking about it. Why would I think about it? It was all just, I was like, okay, well, this is the level, I guess. Holy frick, dude. That was an experience. That was an experience and a gosh dang half, dude. True, the particles make it extremely convincing. Oh my gosh, that was nuts. That was... Pause during the menu? Dude, I was clearly not tapped in. I was clearly not tapped in. That was the ideal situation. I was literally just not paying attention and it geeked me the frick out. That was lit. That was insane. Definitely not playable for me. But yeah, That was very cool. Yeah, under 100K for that would be a miracle. Yeah, there's no way that's not a demon. I know, fair. Dog, I literally just I was tapped out. I was tapped the freak out. I cannot lie. I was paying no kind of attention. Desperation. All right, that's the. I've already played that one. What does Hawks think? I play. Bro, yes. Oh shoot, dude. That's a crazy lineup right there. That was crazy. When I get back from my hideout on the moon. This level was insane. Is Pear. Hip villain. What is hip villain? Dude, what the frick? Are we for real? Who the frick is hip villain? Who is this? Uh-oh. Is this the Hawks' alt? Or who the frick whose alt could this be? Hip villain Sioxo. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I didn't see enough Sioxo levels to really know. After getting an art major? Nah, but that kind of experience doesn't, you know, that kind of experience, like having artistic skill does not allow them to just make a level like this as their first level. You know what I'm saying? Like that's you've been creating for years. Oh, this is sick. What the frick? It has to be an alt. It could be an alt they've had for a while. I'm not saying they create. Yeah, it could be an alt they had for a while. Kirby. 42% is crazy how we see a falling Kirby? Curb? C-U-R-B, like on the road, curb? Kirby? That's disgusting. Unfathomable work. Yeah, that's insane, dude. That is out of this world. Short experiment levels they deleted, but still, I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's nuts. It's crazy. I love Vic. Kirby is disgusting. This level is very cool. Oh my gosh, you can interact. That's so hype. It is a Sioxo all? Are you serious? Wait, how can you confirm it? How can you confirm it, Polar? God, the area effects on those dots on the bottom are really, really cool. Low-key amazing. This is so cool. God, I wish we didn't procrastinate so hard on Echo Delta, so we could have just flipped and released it earlier, dude. It's got me geeked. It's got me way too geeked, actually. Like, it's got me geeked the frick out. I guess at the end it won't matter because all the entries that dropped last minute for the NCS Gauntlet, those are still like remembered and like, you know, appreciated. The fear of being forgotten amongst the craziest entries any contest ever seen is scary. Oh, this gameplay's good actually. What the fluff? Oh, never mind. Well, I suck. I'll be this later. Procrastinating on my own levels, yes. Rob Top's alt and he is tired of returning to like pixel smush levels. That's crazy. Rob Top alt. That's crazy, Polar. Insane. Crazy if true, apparently. What a banger. What a banger. Anyways. Existential Crisis playing this? Maybe. All the text poorly uploaded. That's crazy work. I respect text. I sometimes I can respect a bit of a text. What if it looked like a Kirby? Dude, what if it looked like a Kirby? What if? Crazy work, dude. Releasing a level in the same year as Blee, yeah. SGC super ranking. Oh shoot. Plants here are just so good. Point of view is also awesome. I gotta beat it. Oh, they made the song. You love to see it. Bippy goes crazy, bruh. 556k downloads. Holy frick. Cosmic Crush is so awesome, bruh. 102 Blues is so good. Out of Place. Greatest level of all time. You trying to play Starmalade? I've seen it. It is very cool. As far as I know, it's I don't know if it's a poem, but it's taken from Carl Sagan, so he knows what he's talking about. There's not Elsa entry. That's crazy work. Pinterest playtest at this level, apparently. Verify hacked. Look, you're probably right. What's my hardest? My hardest is my own level, Rivers of Nazareth, actually. I love getting to say that, bro. I don't get to say that enough. People should ask me that question more. So I gotta say my hardest is my own level. Like in space. Oh, it's so good. What's my easiest? Rivers of Nazareth by AudioVisual. Get owned. God. It's so that my jaw dropped, dude. Flip, dude. Flip. I can't get to a bunch of levels today. I can't stream for super long. I started kind of late. I'm trying to enjoy my only day off where I don't have to. Sorry, Walker just sent me something really, really funny. Alright, sorry, I had to respond to some deeds. Fun to play with the sick stuff. You doing it? Oh, we're talking about Densburg's entry, bro. I gotta try it. Not today, though. Bro's the typer? Bro, we're discussing the update for Echo Delta to make it, like, less laggy. Which is crazy, because, like, playing flipping Echo Delta is so tame compared to playing any of the levels I just played. Like in space. What were they looking for? Oh yeah. I'm trying to play some Echo Delta, bro. I gotta beat this level also. I don't even beat it. Echo Delta is laggy. It's a little bit laggy. It's got some laggy spots for sure. LDM fixed most of it, but that's what we're working on. Guy on the bottom left is AudioVisual IRL. It is true, guys. I just confirmed it. I am Grover Cleveland. Did you guys hear something? That's crazy. I'm trying to reach out at the same time. Actually, I'm just going to lock in. Let's end this stream off on a good note. I'll crank up the volume. We can all listen. We can vibe out. We can have a good time. Audiovisual updates. Bro, he already did. Audiovisual updates did post about this level. I think the song for this level is so good. I'm so happy with how it turned out. Oh, it was dead? my Let's Play. Pretzel brownie, what the fluff? Well, I've seen Final Orbit, and it is good, but I don't want to play it. It is very sick, though. Thank you, Nick. Nick Geek. Me after geeking. I play this late at night in a dark room and the other sound around me is awesome. Ooh, bro, that's hype. I can't even look at this level in the same way that other people do because all I see is the the stress and the anxiety and the blood, sweat, and tears. The trenches. The trenches, dude. All I see is the trenches. No, but for real, though, I can't look at this level anymore because, or like, I can't feel anything about this level anymore because I'm so overexposed. I could smell the fabric. Dude, the intro animation to that level is so insane. I will say I definitely think that Echo Delta is unique. I think that's something I can be happy with at least. Defi and Serpunge did such a fantastic job. This is the laggiest part of the level, and it's only 40 FPS, and I'm also streaming. It doesn't dip below 60 for me when I'm not streaming. Look, all the circular elements start to spin and turn alive. Also, every portal is backwards in this part. You're welcome. That was a me choice. They didn't even notice. They were like, oh, I guess not that one. Or that one, I guess. Chill, never mind. Oh. Okay. All the portals that I added are backwards in that part. It's supposed to be, like, weird. What the frick? Okay, so we're cooked, guys. We're actually cooked. Entering a big structure vibe here? Yes. That was all Serpunge, bro. Really in touch? Thank you, I appreciate that. Even though it's not even consistent, because none of it, Defi nor Serpunge noticed, so they didn't continue it. It's chill. This level could have used like an extra week, I'm not gonna lie to you. You cried a little when you hugged the portal from the back? What? What did I just read? Defi, well, Comet Face's old name was Over Defo. So the nickname Defi stuck. They just changed their GD name to Comet Face. If you guys know OVDFO, Over Defo, not a dead name. Bruh. Portal back shot, shut up. Lock in, I'm trying. My own gameplay broke it. I gotta go fix it. This is cooked. I'm making a fixed copy today. And I was like, actually it was like, you can't update. And I was like, well, that's too bad because flipping every other copy got updated like 10 times. Or every other entry, I mean, not copy, you know what I mean? All I can think of is the copies of this level, dude. This level like permanently changed the way I think about creating. I did learn a lot though. I learned a lot about animation and a little bit about art. I definitely learned stuff about optimization and effects and building with a time limit. This level taught me a lot as a creator, I think, and I think that's cool. Taught me how to lock the friggin'... God, this song is so amazing. The guitar in this song is, like, fantastic. Amazing. The Ron particles in the Rivers of Nazareth particles. Rivers of Nazareth particles. What the frick? What are the Rivers of Nazareth particles? Are we talking like the inverse glow part? In which case, yes, that is very true. Alright, bye, Voxy. Good night. Thanks for stopping by, dog. Show me the tier list. Hanging out, having a good time. Oh, yeah, Zoran. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. That's another thing I have to change, bro. They're too big. See you later, Voxy. Have a good night, bro. I'm so happy people like this part too. Oh, and playing Geometry. Shoutouts. Oh my gosh. Also, none of the structure. Dang it, dude! I shouldn't have done it. None of the structures are solid, so you can just go in between them if you're good enough. Apparently, I was not good enough. Just had to feed my dog toxic sludge. Don't really know how you would respond to that, but I thought it was necessary to share. Well, sorry to hear about that. I think it is the wonk effect, dude. What difficulty? It was gonna be like 7-star. We cope with 8-star because it's kind of intense. The wonk part is kind of crazy. The Hellstar wonk part. The custom trail for the wave is cool though, because it stretches. It's not like perfectly 90-degree angles on every click. It's like it starts off acute and then ends up being obtuse as it stretches out, which I think is really neat. It makes you feel kind of freaked up. Yeah, the amount we poured into this flipping level, dude, is like unparalleled to any level. I don't know. God, it was insane, dude. We were hustling. What's up, True Cuban? Welcome to Stream. What's up, dog? Dang it! I keep forgetting to lock in. I'm cooked. I love that the three of you have such different styles that I can pick apart what each of you did. I think that's really cool. I think Speg's style is definitely the most unique. Stop, I need to log in. I just need to beat. This is my level. I made most of the gameplay. This is the first collab I've been in a long time, though, where I was like actually a part of the entire level building process, not just, oh, make collab host tells me to build this part, so I built this part. You know what I'm saying? I think that's awesome. This level would have been way more fun to build if it wasn't for the Space Gauntlet, because obviously the deadline's kind of cooked. But I'm still very happy with how it turned out. Dude, this song is so pretty. I think making our own song for the level alongside it was really, really cool. I think it worked out really well for us. What did we... Dude, Kaz, on this song, all of the guitar is played by Wio Wio Tio. All of the guitar was played by Wio in this song. I think that's so sick. It is low-key Balkan piece, actually, T. You're right. Nope, Wio was on guitar, and then Sir Punch did everything else. The Bloodbath guy, yeah. Let's lock in. I'm so proud of this part, dude. It feels so cinematic. I'm genuinely really happy with it still. Oh! This last part low-key does hit, though. I gotta say, it kind of fits. GG. The Space Gauntlet isn't out, but the deadline for all the entries was yesterday, or like last night. I'm glad everyone will understand that reference. Yes, actually, I just realized. I didn't even like comprehend that that's only something you and I would understand. Fucking please. Dude, the ending is so good. Sir Punch has a touch that no other creator has, and I will say that forever. Did I enter? Yeah, this is my entry. Well, the entry of me, Sir Punch, and Comet Face. That zoom is so cool, dude. I am so flippin' happy with how this level turned out. Like, genuinely, I think this is cool. Oh, guys, I wrote this description. Sir Punch was rushing to upload. I was like, help, what's description? I was like, this. Bro, let AudioVisual get top comment. Why am I getting trashed? That's nuts. Meow, 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 meow. Aw, X-Star. Thank you, True Cubing. I appreciate that. Very happy with how that turned out. I feel like, okay, chat, be as objective, pretend like, okay, do not even imagine that you're not even in my stream and you're just forming your own opinion on your own. What do you guys think this level, and more specifically, do you guys think this level is unique for the Space Gauntlet? That's insane, Kaz, holy frick. Thank you so much. I don't know why I asked this. I'm basically just asking an echo chamber, although I'm glad you guys think so. It doesn't change my opinion. How about that? Sinister. Dude, Mega Oof, I saw your comment about it being sinister. I low-key thought that was so sick. Because when I was designing like the Hellstar stuff, that was my goal. I was trying to make it feel like sinister. You know? No, I hate you, and I've seen a billion levels just like it. Aw, extra T. I'm gonna hit extra T with my car. Methinks. But I like tis basically just this. Yes. Nick, that makes me so happy. The lore is so crazy on this, and it's all just there for anybody to discover. Or I try to make it all there. Animatronic bears play a part in the lore. I mean, it's all up to viewer interpretation, bro. Five stars? Not even close. What if I hit you with my car first? Then what? Well, we can do a crash collision test on both of our vehicles and see which one fares better. 60 miles an hour head-on collision on both ways. Methinks. Well, maybe not that much. Andrew, I was just humming. I don't know if that counts, but I appreciate it. All right, gang, that's about it. Meow 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 meow. Dude, it's so cool. I'm thinking about the flipping Kira level that like emulated all the other Space Gauntlet entries. That's so insane. That's nuts. That is a great idea. I'll be arriving shortly. Let's go. Car crash tonight. I'm excited. Can't wait. Look at this flipping crazy lineup. Epic, epic, legendary, epic, 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 feature, epic, legendary. We go back. Legendary, feature, epic, 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 epic. That's insane, dude. Meow, 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 meow. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to play it because I'm trying to end stream. This level is so cool. Awesome level. Yes, the winner. Good idea. Is Echo Delta inspired by Rain World in any way? I do think Defi said the first, or it was a little bit Rain World pilled. I've never played, and I don't know anything about Rain World or Outer Wilds, but I know Defi does, and Defi was definitely inspired by those two things. Well, at least Rain World. Or, sorry, at least Outer Wilds. Great again. Let's go, Zara. That's the best news ever. Bro, I was so hyped. This level was so cool. Anyways. What if I had a Rob? Oh my gosh, holy frick. That gosh dang, the subscriber sound effects scared the frick out of me. What if I got a friend request from Rob Top? That'd be kind of crazy, bro. Rob Top trying to is Rob Top trying to friend me, bro? I cycle through all my messages. I do not cycle through all my friend requests. I gave up. I think it was like after Rivers from Nazareth or Care Space or something. Unless Survivor. Dude, I remember when, gosh dang. Are you guys familiar with the only other Gauntlet contest I've ever entered? Are you guys ready to see this? I guarantee none of you guys know about this level. I'm gonna tap you guys in. Back in 2022, I was simply an unknown creator. I was on the rise, you know. People were low-key seeing what I was doing. My friends were all like, you know, they were all good creators, but way before me basically. At the time, or at that point. And they were in a little team called Team Zero. And some of the members of that team were like, "Yo, let's make a World Gauntlet contest entry, right?" And then they were like, "Do you want to join?" And I was like, "Are you serious? You're asking me to be in your flipping World Gauntlet contest entry?" Like, this had Cubic Shadow, this had freaking Dash Dude, par exemple. It had RNBW or RNBW had a part of this level. They didn't actually finish it. And I was like, "There's no way I can ever live up to this, right?" I remember the whole time, I built the whole thing on stream long time ago. Classic streams to this point. Lots of inside jokes came from this stream.
So good, it almost feels like stealing.
What? Top low with a 3-month? 3 months and I made the best decision ever. Hey, let's go. Thank you so much, dog. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, it wasn't close. But I will say, there's some lore. So anyways, yeah, this level's flipping. Oh, this is the pier part. Holy frig, it's so good. Like, I was working with like some amazing creators. Like I was so nervous, dude. I was like, there's no way I can hold my own with this flipping lineup of just like genuinely like incredibly talented people. Like I'm cooked. Umber Leviathan part right here. It was the first collab I'd ever been invited to as like, or like, I don't know, the first like real legit collab I'd been invited to at that point by other people, not just like me and Friendless did, you know, Capital Punishment. That was just between two friends who have been wanting to collab for years. So I was invited to this, and I knew what I had to do. I knew I had to cook, bruh. Actually, I think that was a Jonah part I just played. I think this is the Umber part. And then Zyron made the end screen, and my flipping name cuts off on it. Shout out Zyron. Audio update 2. This was the first cookage. Anyways, so all of that pressure on me, and this is what I made. Look at this part, bro. What do we think? It's a little outdated, methinks. It's got some prettiness to it. This was years ago. This was the first Gauntlet contest entry part I've ever made. I got unfortunately mogged by this part. It's actually a crazy collab to be a part of, dude. I can't believe I just have this on my roster. Should we feed me pasta and lobster? Whose part was this? Was this Cubic Shadow's part? Oh, it was. Yeah. Crazy work back in the day, bro. I was just doing anything. Shout out to this awful structure. Back in the day, dude. Stuff's crazy. Above the apple. AudioVisual. A bit outdated, but holds up just fine. It's crazy how far I've gone, though. Yeah, I did modern. I actually did modern for the first time. It's insane. That was my first true collab. Above the apple. Zion cooked on the end screen, though. I cannot lie to you. Way back in the day, dude. America is the nation that can be described in a single word. The God Dash, dude, Orange, Pyraven, Jonah, Umber Leviathan, Audiovisual, XD Maniac, Cubic, Siron. You did say that. We actually built the Empire State Building back in the day. Fun fact. Canadians are not allowed to... Oh my gosh, dude. I actually forgot about the flipping lore of streaming this level. It's so funny. Yeah, Orange with 2 E's. What a beautiful... Painting Orange. Oh my goodness. I didn't even check who sent that message. No wonder he'd geek. Kids, when you join an audiovisual stream, he will never be doing what the title says. Hey, I already got done playing all the Space Gauntlet levels I want to play. Could have been painting orange with 1 E. True. Opeglebees. Me pulling up to dinner with the huzz at Opeglebees. Do we agree with this? Is this agreeable? I have so many flipping copies of this level to delete. You have no idea. Oh yeah, runes too. Look, these are the runes. We ended up using exclusively, I believe, these. Yeah. This copy was 502 objects, so our level would have been even less optimized with these. These are technically the OG runes, what they're supposed to look like. Most of them are pretty similar. These are just like the low poly rendered versions ones. But it's weird. I have never seen these versions, dude, because we just never used them. Sans serif font. That was the font so that we could like actually just like see what it was. And here are the numbers. 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines, 4 lines, 5. Wait, 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines, 4 lines. The 5 looks like a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it's technically supposed to be aligned vertically, but I don't know. But yeah, pretty hype. Bing, bing, bing. Write the Bible in this? No thanks, actually. Rune Gauntlet coming hopefully soon. Oh, I don't know about that. I guess we'll see. Detonation? What the frick was I doing for detonation? Big Feet is not next. You know what the frick is next? Gosh dang Orbit part. Because I got to do that. Orbit preview. Font Gauntlet. It's all risen. A heavy mess with the bing 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 for today. I gotta make a couple changes to this part. It's fine. Multiple changes, actually. It's going decently. Minecraft told me I should, like, chill with the space dust, but it's, like, kind of weird to have it, like, so dark in the, like, climax of the level, which is extremely fair. So, I'll be changing that. And I think, I don't know, there's some other criticism that I forgot. I think the background's too bright or something like that. So I'll change all that. Oh god, this gameplay is insane. I did get to change the movements though, which was pretty hype. Otherwise, it's like going fine. It's fine. Yeah, the matter of days, I'll start streaming this game probably on Saturday. Dual Gauntlet. Ooh, that'd be sick actually. I would pop off for that. Oh, hold on. We get to see what Viper wrote about Echo Delta, even though he's judging and he can't say like what he actually thinks of it. Alright, he says, I wasn't expecting to see a Sir Punch entry, especially a collaboration with AudioVisual and Comet Face. These are creators I would have guessed to work with each other, but it definitely These aren't creators I would have guessed to work with each other, but it definitely made for an interesting level. Also, the song is a collaboration by Sir Punch himself and Wio Wio Tio, which is very cool. As always with the entries, though, I won't say too much of my opinions here since I'm judging. The final hours of the contest were so crazy, I think it's good. We're waiting until next weekend for the results to take them all in. Yes. Anyways. Although I still need to make so much gameplay on Loki, I just don't want to. Too real. Duffield is crazy work persons. No, I wouldn't have. I can barely believe it right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was a breasty. Hi, Tristorm, I guess. What's up, Tristorm? I still can't believe I collabed with Sir Punch and Face. I mean, obviously, they're both asleep, so I can say this because they're not listening. They're like two of my biggest inspirations of all time. So getting to work with them on a collab was insane. Like they asked me, they hit me up. They're like, dude, let's do this for the Space Gauntlet. I'm like, all right. And I still kind of can't believe it. I can't believe it at all, actually. It is so insane because if you think about it, it's like Sir Punch, absolutely classic creator from like 2.0 and early 2.1. Deffy's like mid 2.1 to late 2.1, and I don't know why I'm here. I'm here, I guess. Penny Orange soon. I like doing duo collabs, but solos are the best. I enjoy solos too much. Just make Viper and review Echo Delta. That's crazy work. Tier 3 YouTube membership. 2 goats and the wonk guy. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Lavig. So that's my thing. It's like, I don't know, how do I even fit with these 2 creators, dude? I feel like I what Deffy just DM'd me. Oh, never mind. I got scared. I thought they were like low-key lurking. I was gonna get like flamed. Thank you, Ludwig. I appreciate that. I'm so happy to hear that y'all like it. It's definitely crazy work. There's so many amazing entries. It's like it's insane. I don't know if I've played an entry that I dislike. Everyone killed it. Like, oh my gosh, they're so amazing, dude. It's so many fantastic entries. Dude, the fake out had me. Oh my gosh, I've never tweaked so hard in my life, person. That was legendary. Kiss of Fortune. Mud Eater. You want some Mud Eater? Holy flip. Go at my chat. My oomph made it? Holy flip. Isn't that person who made that level like somebody's brother too? That's nuts. I haven't played it, but I will play it. But it's also mad long, and I'm trying to end stream because I've been going for quite a while. No, the fake out. Like, it wasn't even, like, I thought it was really good, but that's just because I wasn't even paying attention to it. Like, it was pretty good. You can definitely tell the textures were a little off, and I feel like it's, I mean, if you can create, like, hyper-realistic anime art, like, for example, in Aperture, I feel like there's no way you shouldn't be able to create, like, a perfectly accurate transition, and I still haven't seen it done yet. The one in flipping Vulcan was really good, though. Not gonna lie to you. Lyle's brother. That goes hard! Dude, why don't my flipping close friends, IRL, and family members play this game? What if my mom made a Gauntlet contest entry, dude? That'd be insane. Like my dad, like, yo, this is AudioVisual's dad's flipping like Space Gauntlet contest entry. Got a Viper upload, dude. If I taught my dad to create in GD and he got a Viper upload, I would be the proudest son. That'd be so hype. Cause like, oh, who was it? Who the 1.9 creator? Like, who's insane? The crazy 1.9 creator, Grenade of Tacos. He taught all of his family how to create. In his collabs, his parents have parts, his flipping sister has a part. It's so insane. The NCS Gauntlet contest levels are better. Really interesting. I think I might have to disagree there. I might have to disagree with Leah there. I think the Space Gauntlet contest entry is cooler. Maybe it's just because I like the songs used in it more. I'm not huge on a lot of NCS stuff. Dude, SHT, literally, as soon as you're like, I'm just waiting for the DM or like the text from SHT. Like, he's gonna come over one day and he's like, yo, I'm really, really motivated to like start truly learning how to create. Like, I really want a featured level. And he like shows me some deco and it's like super cool. And I'll oh my gosh, I'll be the biggest supporter. I'll be there for SHT every flipping step of the way, dude. And SHT has some bangers. Like, that's not to discredit SHT too. XJT has some mad cool levels. I will maintain that Divide by Zero by XJT is actually a really cool level. Pla layout. I mean, this level is ancient at this point, but it is. I really like it. It's extremely unique. I mean, XJT has only made a couple levels, dude. Like for that especially, like this is mad cool actually. This got such a unique vibe. It does use the Woolsey effect pretty blatantly. Bro, play a real level. Hey, this level's real to me. Icy Stars, dude. I need to beat Icy Stars actually. Let's see. Audiovisual challenge. Goes hard. Mini Puzzle Box was also a really, really cool platform. It was super short, but like super awesome. Dynamo Fission obviously is the best XJT level. Goes out saying. I don't even remember Baller Dills. That was like a month ago. I'd be concerned if I didn't remember it. This level's cool for what it is, but I don't like Windy Landscape. So I'm not the biggest appreciator of this level, or I can't be. Icy Stars, Loki, that should have been Space Gauntlet, bruh. I hope the... God, Space Gauntlet was a really good contest, but Space is already an overdone concept. To be fair, though, I'm really happy that all of the, like... I'm glad the top entries, like, from some of the craziest animators and, like, artists in the community, I'm glad they weren't just, like, cool space art, black hole. A lot of the, like, the high tier, like, S tier levels for me, at least, were some of the, like, super unique. Like how Aperture was, you know, like, space and photo themed, you know? Stuff like that. Darwin GD, oh, shoot. Oh, shoot, that's real Darwin. Hi, Darwin. Bruh, your flipping level was so sick, dude. You popped off like crazy. Making that in, what was it, 16 days? Unfathomable. Genuinely, like, incredible work. You're cracked. Let me see. I need to... Where's my favorite level list, bruh? I'm cooked. It's so good, bruh. Huge fan. Gobbler is nuts. That you like Starlight? Who informed you? I need to know who. Who the frick told you this? Who told you this? I have to... Sometimes I forget that everything I say on stream is just, like, repeated and sent to people I talk about. That's why I watch my words, bro. What is... I'm gonna mention this real fast. What a freaking unfathomable run of levels. Degenerate bonus round, Cicada 3302, and then Mission Icarus. Holy frick. I will maintain that Degenerate is awesome. I'm a huge Degenerate stan. Me personally. 10 hours a day. Good lord. Good lord, dude. That's insane. I quite like the gameplay in this too, which I cannot say about some of the entries I played. Oh my gosh, dude. Dang, I suck. That's on me. What a banger. Thank you so much, dude. That means a lot to me. I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. I remember AudioVisual, such a great creator of the past. Will be missed is crazy. Hack, bro. Hack, literally all Hack does is lurk in my streams, and then say some stuff, bro. It's crazy. Shout out to Hack. That's not no shade. Hack is sick. Hack is crazy. I do like it though. Starlight is really good. I thought I commented on Twitter. I liked it or something. I thought I liked it on Twitter. If I didn't like it on Twitter, that's on me, gang. My bad. Wonk Gauntlet? Somebody made a Wonk Gauntlet? That's crazy work. Wonk Gauntlet is crazy. I saw it on Twitter. Bro, hold on, Goober. I gotta say something though. Doesn't Stormlight have another downhill part again? Goober, I gotta ask, how many flipping downhill parts have you made? Like in 2.2? By far, if that makes sense. Oh, cool. Heard. Wonk is my best, guys. I don't get better than Wonk. Randomly throw a diss at Hack a few times each stream. I think this would be a good idea. I think the Hack strays is a good idea. Wonk X, sure. Go ahead. I wish you luck. It'll be amazing, I'm sure. Epic 7788. 2, I think. Am I tweaking? Maybe I've just seen a lot. Maybe it's not you specifically. I swear in my life I've seen so many flipping downhill parts in GD levels recently. I think there's I don't know. I'm geeked though. Some of the levels that I be seeing some days just blend together for me because there's so many good levels now. Silent Wonk Infinity? Disgusting. Actually foul. Just wait till I'm dropping Wonk 2. Is the planet in Kara Space hot? That's crazy work. Downhill gameplay, but I scrapped it. Oh, well, fair enough. That's so basically 3. Like, basically 5 at this point. I know the one Christmas level has a downhill part that Hack made. And then the gosh dang Arctic Alpine has a downhill part. Arctic Alpine low-key defined a generation. That's kind of crazy. I can't spell wonk. Because for the next 9 years, make your Wonk remake and name it Wonk X for his 10-year anniversary. I think this is a good idea. Wonk Lust, Wonk Bath. Christmas is here at 2. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I think there's so many parts. Because flipping Christmas is here, which I beat, had 2. Wonk Gang? Are we for real? That's insane. Arctic Alpine inspired your whole style low-key. That's kind of insane. That's awesome, though. I can definitely see the inspiration. It all traces back. This is going to be crazy. It all traces back to Xylonox. Layout by extra T-Force. It all traces back to Xylonox. Because Xylonox was like the first motivator and inspiration, like primarily for Jam Attack. And then Jam Attack was like a huge inspiration for Shad. And then Shad was a huge inspiration to Goober. And Jam Attack inspired a flipping generation himself too. Jam Attack style is very, very, very cool. It's so unique too. Like Jam Attack's been, it's crazy too. Because I've known Jam Attack for years. Well, not personally. I never knew Jam Attack personally, but like, I knew of them. I don't even remember why or how. Well, that's besides the point. They've been making awesome levels for so long, and it was just a matter of time before, like, they finally got the recognition they deserve. And I think now they have. I think they deserve even more recognition, but they definitely, the fact that they're so recognized and like so widely loved is so deserved, and it was a long time coming. Awesome stuff, dude. When Jam Factory dropped out of lock in, God, that was forever ago. I remember watching Jam build that on stream. I have so much respect for Jam Attack style. It's so sick. Painting orangey, yeah. Painting orangutan or range-a-tange, that's crazy work. Sonic Wonk Infinity. Dude, I flippin' read that as Stoic Wonk, and now I think Stoic Wonk is an even better name. Stoic Wonk. Thank you, Kirby7 fan. Woolsey has been one of my biggest inspirations for as long as I can remember it. He remains one of my biggest inspirations, dude. Woolsey inspired so much of Rivers of Nazareth and the Swom collab too. He inspired a lot of Skylight. Very, very inspired by that. I think my maybe top 3 inspirations of all time: JF, Defi, and Woolsey, I think. And 4 and 5 would probably be Sir Punch. I don't know, there's a lot of creators I like. World World is such a generational classic. Stoic Buzzin', yes. Or like Wonk Wonk. My biggest inspiration is Wonk by AudioVisual. Why is this the inside joke now? Why is it all just Wonk by... Why is it all Wonk? Wonk sequel would not freaking go hard. Wonk sequel would be awful. If I'm making a Wonk sequel... You want to know a flippin' actually good song using the Wonk song? Let's check Strange Colored by... Who would you guys it? JF. Half of Wonk just flippin' looks like this level, dude. I was creatively bankrupt building that. That's what I love. You know what happened? I'm going to show you guys. Wonk was low-key integral to my progression as a creator. Because I released Wonk and I was like, wow, this is way too JF-y, dude. What am I even doing at this point? Like, I'm not evolving at all. I'm just flipping ripping off JF again. And then from that, I was like, okay, I know what I need to do. I need to evolve. I need to level the frick up. I need to do art. I need to learn how to make art in Geometry Dash. So that's why I made Love You Less. I had a mid creator life crisis. And that's why I made Love You Less. And at the time, Love You Less, I was very proud of it because it was like trying something new and it like actually looked good. And then I made Cut Deep, and then I made FYL, and then I made Infinity, and then I made Limeade, and then I made Caraspace. And I just kept getting better and better art and evolving and doing my own thing. And low-key, Wonk was the catalyst for that. Wonk is the reason that I changed what I was doing so drastically. I didn't enjoy creating the way I did when I was creating Wonk. I still love flipping JF style though, and it's undoubtable, or it's it's undoubtable that his levels will have a permanent and still have a lasting impact on the way I create. I mean, look at Lemonade, dude. The block signs are so JF pilled. I didn't say Wonk was a good level for that. I just said that is why it happened. Actually inspired by Wonk when developing a style back in the day. Yeah, you're right. You're so right for this. Imagine making a level so awful it makes you lock in that hard. I don't have to imagine. It was literally just what happened. Rat River with a similar style. Ooh, that's cool. I wonder if there are any more rated levels using Rat River. I actually strongly doubt it. Let me see. Good lord. Oh, wrong one. 809928. Song 809928. Let me see. 809928. Any other rated levels with this song? This song is amazing. I will play every rated level with it. Oh shoot! Wait, what the freak? No. No. Oh! I was like, I remember there being 3 rated levels, but these were it. Because I was looking at 4, I was like, oh, there must be another one, and it was mine. The Tridus one, that low-key goes hard, though. These, I don't know about. Wonk Talk is crazy work. Rivers of Breath. You're the rats. Wonkiest? Absolutely not. 5 days until your birthday! Birthday! Let's go, persons! Happy early birthday, dude. I'm hyped. Ooh. That's kind of crazy, though. 10K, 10K, 14K, 281,000 downloads. I kind of only dude, extremes have a crazy like ratio. Because people will dislike it if it is too hard. Oh my gosh, I'm starving for some reason. Alright, gang, I gotta actually end stream now. I gotta lock in. I was talking about ending stream for 100,000 years. It is time. It's not. Wait. My work schedule just got posted. Oh, it's light work. It's light work. Buy audio with a tilde is disgusting. Swom is Swom the same guy as Suomi? No. Swom is a she, her, Rachel. And no, she's my goat. She's Swom from A. Swom from Monochrome. Swom from Skylight. Rated level Skylight. The Swom Crater Point arc is hype. Who's here from Rachel? Who's here from Lemonade? Starving spell cast upon him. I think I did. Bro's never been in the chained. The chained. Better share on person's birthday. I'm thinking about it. What day is person's birthday? 5 days from now? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I'm not streaming on no person's birthday, bro. That's on a Tuesday. Finland never made a world gauntlet entry. True. Look, by me, AudioVisual, with help from Dress Off. Loki, true. I can't believe Judd didn't work on this well, bro. Yeah, EVW played it, which is kind of cool. Everyone was hype. Generational moment. Like if you spammed. Oh, that was my edition. I forgot. I look-y forgot I made this. I should have been making flippin' Echo Delta, perchance. I did see he played Carrier's Face. That was pretty awesome, dude. From the creator of Rivers of Nazareth, presenting Stoic Wonk Infinity, top 10 Extreme Doom, verified by Grimace. Grimace verification is insane. Alright. Kirby Wonk Rebirth X Unleashed. Results drop next Saturday. Oh, I'll be streaming. Oh, I'll be at work. I will be at work. When the results drop. Maybe I ask to get sent home early that day. Maybe I swap shifts or something. I'm literally in this contest. I have a reason to be I have a reason to watch it live. Kirby Usus. Just completely awesome chat. 5 ESD. I'll be at work. I'll be at work, gang. I'll be a Wonk. All right, anyways, guys. I'm ending stream, bro. I'm out of here, bro. I'm done. I'm cooked. I'm tired. I'm starving. But anyways, just do the same thing you did with the GD Wars result. I could, but I want to be there live, dude. It'd be hype. It'd be so hype. Anyways, with that being said, flipping Space Gauntlet is crazy. Go check out Echo Delta. We all put every single thing we could into that level. We're very, very happy with it, and we hope you guys enjoy it. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your guys' days. And with that being said, I'll see